would just be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
I gotta show this on the recording. It's 5 minutes till anyway, so it'll be fine. Like, it looks like a chicken. Just like someone strapped a tail and feet to a raw chicken.
Yeah, really.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like a
probably a good
particular
idea.
card playing guy did. Are you need
Okay.
help?
I did hear that someone got pushed off.
Yeah.
Good, you're there. You handle
little bit.
it. I'm done.
Yep,
Is
there
that
you
what
go.
are you doing in the
Thank you.
river?
I slept walk and woke up over here.
Oh. Haven't
Yeah,
heard of sleep
I was
walking
sleeping
in a
okay?
while.
over on the other side of that house before, but then I woke up here. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. Maybe a little bit wet, but that's about it.
Yeah, I've heard of wet dreams, but this is on a whole new level.
I'm sorry, what dreams?
What? I've heard about it before, read it in a book. I think you like sweat when you're sleeping or something.
Oh, okay.
Like you get toasty.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't sweat, so I'm not sure.
Sure,
I
not
don't
that one.
either. But
hmm
I have heard of.
But you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for checking.
I know
Yeah, I don't
sometimes
see
the
any like
humans, but-
bruises. Yeah. All of the furry creatures seem to have like a little bit of something like that. Some of them just open their mouths and go, ha, 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 ha. That's the way they do it
I think
when they get really hot.
a lot of them did that in my world, especially the foremen sometimes. But they would also sweat from their hands.
Oh, that sounds really inconvenient. What if you like are in a situation where it's hot, but you also need to grab onto something?
Yeah, that probably sounds like you would slip.
Sounds like very
Yeah, that's
awkward
not good.
handshakes as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. What?
Oh, the Fae tried to take me. Sorry.
Oh.
They weren't able to, though. Speaking of
Good.
which, are you guys gonna go to the meeting? It's
Yeah,
supposed to
I
be in like 10-ish minutes, but the people are still waking up, so I don't know.
I heard something happened in the forest as well. What? Is that going to be explained at the meeting?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
I only can say so much about it, but I'm hoping Mr. Fizwick and Mr. John or maybe Mr. Michael can help fill in a lot of the gaps. I hope so, at least.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know. I kind of feel like we're just kind of sitting here biding time, so maybe maybe the meeting will have something a bit more productive to do after then.
Mhm.
But let me go see if other people are aware of the meeting, and then I will see you guys there.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we'll
if,
see
if
you.
you are hurting, ask a healer for help if you are feeling any hurts, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, right now it's fine.
Okay.
That was your morning.
That's good to know, I suppose.
Hmm?
Oh, yes, hello.
Are you hiding ears on an
Excellent.
That was your morning. That was your morning.
No, they stick
Oh,
out on my hood. They're right here.
I only woke up a little bit ago, so
All right.
I just went to the library and
Yeah.
returned a book, and
Take care,
that was it. That's all I did.
Why were
Do you have anything special planned for today?
Uh,
By the way, Nerta, can I
no, I just
I'll meet you right there, all right?
kind of do things on I do things on a whim, usually.
Uh, I don't really even know what I would do today either.
Going to give the information out at the meeting. Would that break any rules?
I'm Birdman. So it's here that we're having like the meeting later.
I think so.
Hmm.
Should be starting.
If I
soon.
at least if I saw the note correctly, I couldn't exactly read it all too properly.
It's gonna be here in 30 minutes after sometime, but are there any clocks here? Or...
I guess the only clock we technically would have would be the sundial, right?
Well, apparently, yes, but I don't know how to read a sundial.
Yeah, right.
CG said he was going to teach me, but I've been so focused on learning how to read words that I haven't really been able to learn how to read a sundial.
Over here, for some reason.
Yeah, after the meeting, if you want to, we can take a little bit of a quick look. In case it's nothing, what is it called? Majorly that everyone has to get in now.
Way of getting seats here.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna sit over here. I'm just gonna sit on this. There we go. Oh, wait. Ugh. Sit right here. There we go. I'm sitting over here.
So, what is
hello.
up with the meeting? Like, who's hosting this?
I don't even bother to ask. I was told to be here. I know got Michael coming here. I think Nerta's supposed to be here. Tobias, are you part of this meeting too? I don't know who's all's here.
He doesn't even know.
Bet people. Yeah, I bet people are still waking up, so we're here early.
No.
That's fine.
See George over there?
Ugh.
No, yeah, there you
There we go.
What is he doing?
Looks like he's stretching.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
Seems to be a gathering here today, huh?
Joints are killing me.
Wonderful.
And,
I heard about a meeting of some kind.
yeah, apparently.
So when exactly is
Interesting.
Hello, George.
30-minute
we're
mark?
early.
Hello, Fiswick. Good to see you. How are you feeling
Yes,
this fine
good to see you
morning?
as well. Doing all right, I suppose.
Mhm.
I mean, we're not
Good.
being ransacked by dragons, so that's a plus.
I heard, yes. What a thing,
Dragons?
what a
Yeah.
thing, What a situation.
Oh
Right,
yes,
dragon.
that's what the meeting's about. We
Oh.
might need to spread some more information about some things that we don't want to alarm anybody, but we also want to make sure everybody's you know, in a bit of a safer state, so we have to spread
Pretty
some
fair.
information about that. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. Exactly.
Oh, you've got your beard back. Congratulations.
Wait, what?
Yes, actually. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Wow. And I was working on that potion all night. You still want to
Could
try
I
it?
have it?
So he was the one that had no beard yesterday.
He had no
the-
beard.
Would you like one? Would you like it?
Yes,
It's a
please.
hair growth potion. Feel free.
I
now-
wonder.
I
Now,
don't.
I'm not sure the it's supposed to be ingested, so I don't know how that would work for a skeleton. But I suppose if you just pour it down, might still work.
What would
Maybe.
pour it
are we
over.
about to find out what a hairy skeleton looks like?
Yes.
How soon would it work?
Well, perhaps give it a minute or two. The hair follicles have to grow, so, I mean, it should start immediately, but his hair just takes a while to grow.
Interesting. Well, I think I'll save it for a little bit, or yes, I probably should save it for a little bit, and then get back to you. How does that sound?
Excellent. Please do. Yes, very much please do. Let me know if anything happens. Let me know if you start growing hair inside your bones, or if it's just all on the outside, or if it's just up here, because the goal is supposed to be that it's up here. But, you know, with hair growth, you don't know exactly where it's going to grow, you know? So actually having, someone who's a bit more skeletal, you can actually see where it's growing. That's brilliant. It means I know where to adjust. So I'd appreciate that greatly.
Well, of course. I'll make sure. It's just maybe you shouldn't drink it right now. Seeing as there's going to be a meeting starting and whatnot, and I would not want to freak people out if I suddenly just had a full luscious head of hair just sprouting. You know?
I don't think it would freak people out. I mean, nice head of hair, nice throat of hair. People seem weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We'll just be having a serious meeting, and suddenly I'll go, "Ah," and then hair just sprouting out everywhere. Wouldn't do.
I hope that's the sound it makes when it happens. That'd be really good. I'd like that.
Me too.
Indeed. All right.
Sound as well. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Yes, absolutely. Take care, George. Let me chip a fellow. All right. Well, we're coming up on time, I think. Bet Nert is rounding up the rest.
See Ted over there.
Tobias, do you sleep well? That's good. I'm still impressed that grew back. That's good. I mean, is that normal forgive me for sounding rude, is that normal for elves?
I mean, it's probably the same bullcrap that made me lose my beard. Whatever took it
magic.
probably give it back, maybe. Whatever Faye wanted to play a prank on me.
I see.
Now this is
How
the
about you,
second
Michael?
part where they give me the beard out of nowhere.
Nah, that makes sense. How about you, Michael? Doing all right?
Well,
I'm doing all right.
You
I'm
think they
just
would take it away again?
Really
at some point?
preparing for what's to come, and well,
I guess I could have gone on the
People have
backside.
decided.
If they do, I'm going to be very
well,
annoyed.
whatever
There
they
is some
agree, I
information.
have to.
It is a very
Thanks.
nice
Soon.
beard.
Well, there is some information that I've become privy to in
Apparently,
my studies
it's
that might
so good of a beard that most people
change
Is that
our
what you
tactics
were
on
thinking about
things.
buying
see
a
me
boat?
without the beard.
No,
It's iconic.
not at all.
Yeah.
Again, boring
Yes,
meeting
well,
things.
So it's like you don't usually like shave
But
off the
I'm a
beard, I
part of the
assume, then?
meeting things now.
Yes.
Is the meeting about to start?
So, more or less, I'll once the information gets out there, I think you'll understand. You worry too much, friend.
Lies are just not good for the knowledge.
No, I agree.
Especially seeing how I'm stuck here now.
Yes,
Rather
we are
not,
all stuck here.
feel like
And right now, we're trying to make sure that everybody still remains safe.
Mm-hmm. People are still waking up. Do you think we should wait a little bit, or do you think we should just start and then?
Maybe another
Oh, hello,
5
Ted.
minutes or
How'd you
so.
get here?
About a week ago.
Hey, Grandpa. Hey, Mr.
Okay, but like
Tobias.
in this spot specifically.
I don't know, a couple minutes ago.
Okay.
Oh.
Good. I missed you. You slunk right
Mr.
past. I missed
Mori
you.
is here today.
Good to have you here.
He must have
oh,
woke
we
up
have
from his
Mr. Mori
coma
as well.
again.
Good.
Excellent. Good to see Mori as well.
His cheese coma or something like that.
Yeah.
Cheese coma?
Does he enjoy
He
cheese that
falls
much?
asleep a lot. Sometimes he'll be in the middle of talking to you, and then he just goes, and he goes to sleep, just like right in the middle of it. And then sometimes he's
What an
asleep for
incredible
days
talent.
even. I don't think it's talent. I think he finds it to be a bit of a nuisance or inconvenience. Hello, Mr. Gracious.
Good day.
I'm gonna do my rounds to
Good
let
day.
people know we're having a meeting.
Good morning.
Yeah, yes,
All
please
right,
do.
I'll wait until you come back and then we'll start.
Yeah, let me get up on stage.
I'll have.
too.
Yeah, I figure I'll just
How's the
do a
morning
little
treating you,
brief
Mr. Creature?
synopsis of what's going on. Then I think I should have you, maybe Grandpa, and Michael explain what each of you all know.
How is the
Probably
morning treating you,
about
Mr.
the
Creature?
thingies, and maybe about thingies, and then Michael with his game plan for like what
Wonderful,
the
wonderful
Fighter
indeed.
Peoples
Yes,
will
yes.
do in case of Dragon showing up. And then I'll do some closing
Yes.
remarks.
What's this business about dragons? Do you
In
know?
truth, I was really hoping to see if, while this meeting was going
Well,
on, one of
dragons
us
are
could maybe
dragons.
run interference
Usually
in
they're
case they
close
just
for
decide
concern.
to show up while we're having the meeting. But probably be best that
Should I
we
be
get
worried?
the information out first. Yeah,
I
yes,
think
Ted.
You're
if it
already
gets-
pretty dead, so most likely
Are
no.
there gonna be refreshments?
Fair point, I suppose.
I don't know. I don't
I
have
don't
anything
know.
prepared.
We would need freshments first before we ever got to the refreshments.
Huh?
And I'm not sure if we even have one set of freshments.
That's true. You would have to refresh, I guess.
My
we have some
apologies.
board
Next time we have a
then?
meeting, I'll see if maybe JoJo can make freshments for everyone for meetings in the future.
Excellent.
That
idea.
would
Or
make
Mr.
it a lot
Lawrence.
easier to get people to show up, I think.
The best way
Oh.
to somebody's heart is through food, or whatever the saying is.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
I thought that went through the
is that
stomach.
true?
Well, either that or a pickaxe through the chest, but you know, that's a little different.
Yeah, I was gonna say straight through would probably be a little better, but I get what you're saying.
I thought it was always doing favors for people is how you get to their heart.
It skips right to the chase.
Oh,
True, a base need. You know, most people need to eat. That's a favor. Here,
you
have some
think
food.
favors around food is the best?
Maybe the quickest,
No luck?
most efficient.
Some people
Is
are
this the whole
coming.
meetings? Some people's is coming.
Some people think with their stomach.
Yeah,
Just look at
Crimson
Wayne.
is giving a tour to a new member of the
Morning.
town.
There's
So-
like 3 new people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Last
I,
they
s- I
count.
see
Yeah,
Iona
we have new
coming.
people.
One moment, I'll go
Right.
get her.
That might be. Oh, what a time to show up.
Yeah, Red and Dragons
The
are on our
portal is.
tail.
Portal is not very kind.
No.
Okay,
yes,
well,
I
I see
certainly is.
Oberon. Iona,
Is he
Miss
showing up?
Fee.
Yeah, Fee, yes.
Well, he was the one that specifically said to use the stage, so I thought he would show up, but, you know, he is his
He said,
own beast.
he said he'll be listening in.
Okay.
Apparently his ears,
All
ears are
right.
really good.
People, we're gonna start soon. The sooner we start, the sooner we could unstart.
Prepare.
And yes, the end is soon. I mean, of the meeting.
What? But
What?
what?
The end is
You
not
guys
I mean,
are
done.
doing a
spoke,
great
spoke
job.
perfect common to me.
Fuck.
That made sense to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
hmm
Oh, is something happening over there? Is that why he's
Hello?
waiting? I think something's happening.
A lot of people are getting pulled in.
Where the meetings take place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognize that one. Hello.
Rhesus. He's the merchant leader. Merchant leader. Yeah. The guy with the hat? Yep, the guy with the top hat.
This
miss
way,
that.
this way, this
Hmm.
way, this way.
A normal
Maybe if I
primate.
do this, do you think they'll come
Something
this
normal
way?
for a change, thankfully.
Yeah, hang on. Maybe we're just like, come on,
Eventually.
come on, come on.
This way. This way.
At one point or another.
Come here.
Do you
Come
want
on,
me to
townsfolk, come on. That call an animal? It's working? It's working? It's working? They'll be here shortly. They're talking about something. I
There's
agree,
like
I
a
know.
billion things to do in this town. There's like always so many things.
Correct. Such as lounging.
Okay. Okay,
It's
well,
true.
regardless, the information that we say here today will be disseminated out by those that are privy to it. So I appreciate you all showing up. I know I gave you notices just last night. So I appreciate those that were able to show up. I know we have some new faces, and I will be happy to talk to you after the meeting. But this is a very important meeting because there is something that is kind of troubling us. Maybe some of you have caught wind of it, and others, well, not to beat around the bush, but there's dragons, and they are possibly going to cause some big problems around here. We're worried. So to announce this, I wanted to bring you all here because part of this is to inform you what we knows, and the other part of it is to make plans for what we do when they show up. So to start off with what we knows about the dragons, I'm going to have Mr. Fizwick explain some of the things that he's been in the learnings of. And then also Grandpa John, if you wouldn't mind coming up here and filling in any blanks that maybe Mr. Fizwick has left out. And then afterwards, I would like Mr. Michael to come up here and talk about his game plan for whenever the dragons do show up, because he's more of like a fighting kind of person and responsibles and things for that. And then afterwards, I'll have some closing remarks, okay? So Mr. Fizwick, go ahead. I'll be right here.
Oh dear. All right, where to start? So, some of you may have known I wasn't as subtle as I had hoped to be. I've been asking around about dragons, so we've been trying to prepare for this threat for a while, and unfortunately happening a little sooner. But through my research, I have been able to find out a little bit of information that might be able to help us. Specifically, while there are many dragons from many different lands, I'm under the impression that perhaps these dragons here were not native to the Feywild. Now, dragons are very powerful creatures, and they are adaptive. So, in order to continue to live in a more tumultuous location, I'm of the belief that it is possible that they might be finding a different source of food. Something a little more, for lack of a better word, Fey-like, abstract. Things like, well, let's say potentially they could need heat to survive, maybe. Or what the nature of these things are, I'm not 100% sure. It's going to depend on the dragon. But that does give us an avenue with which to potentially parlay with them, I feel. Which is what I think is the best course of action. I don't think any of us are going to be able to take on dragons that are to come down here, and even if we do, I would imagine casualties would be quite high. So, potentially, if we can try and speak with these dragons and try to find out exactly what it is they seek, what it seems like they're after, we might be able to find out what makes them tick, their food source. And if that's the case, we can work with them. Where my mind goes, anyway. Other than that, I mean, not too much. They're big and, they're very powerful and tend to be different colors and most things most others seem to know. So that's essentially all I have to say. And my plan is to try and spread that information out as much as possible. If you speak with them, try and potentially be subtle about trying to find that they're privy to this information. Because I've heard they're highly intelligent as well. So they might catch on to the grift, so to speak. All right. I think that's all I have to say.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, it does sound challenging, doesn't it? So, yes, I mean, that's really all I have to say. John, I heard you might have some information. Was there anything you think might be pertinent?
Yes. So when I got the information about the dragons, the big thing that was stressed to me is that dragon magic and fey magic are like oil and water. They don't necessarily mix. So there may be problems as far as the magics that are here. We'll have to see. I wasn't able to get very specifics about it. There's also some books on the history of the town. So far as I'm aware, did we ever read the other books yet? Like 4 or 5, 6, any of those others? No. Okay.
No.
So there's more information in the books of the town about these dragons. I personally have only read the books 1 through 3. If any of you would like to help with the research and check the books to see if there's any more history or knowledge or anything in regards to the dragons previously being in the previous generation's towns, that would be greatly appreciated. It might give us more insight about these dragons.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yes.
Go ahead, Lou.
What all do you know about the dragon so far? I don't want to give any information you already know about.
As Mr. Fizwick said, we know that the dragons that we're dealing with now have some sort of hunger for Fey-like things. More things like, they might absorb energies or maybe emotions like the glamour that the Fey do. So we know the kind of things that these dragons live off of. And we also know, as Mr. John said, from the past with the books, that the dragons have been to Sundial before, but it ended, I would say, rather
Poorly.
catastrophically for everyone involved. So, those are the reasons why we're worried, because the Fae can't technically help us with this, because the dragons can just their magic. Yes, Mr. George?
Oh, yes, like you just said, technically we should be safe and sound here, correct? But if the dragons can just nullify the Fey magic keeping us safe, then that kind of squashes that, I suppose.
As far as what
the
Obrion
concern.
has said, is that the protections should remain in place.
Should.
Oh dear.
So, I don't think there's any need to panic. He cannot lie. He's a Fae. He has to tell the truth. So, I believe he is being honest with that, but we'll have to see how that goes. It's very possible that it could be weakened, at the very least, with how their magic works with Fae. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Astriel?
Do you have any preparations in case of failure of such barrier?
That will be at a
that's
later
what-
point in this meeting when I ask Mr. Michael to take the stage. After he gives that information, if you would like to ask again, please do. Mr. Gracious?
I just wanted to ask why you are under the impression that the town barrier is Fey-based at all.
That's a fair point.
That was my assumption.
I would say
but I guess
Especially
we're
since
not.
I
It's
talked
probably-
to a shade of a dragon in the first town. And
I
they
should
were
also
against the
note
Fey
that
and
I talked
helped
to
direct the
Oberon that
barrier.
it was not Fey-based.
Okay, well, that's good news.
Yeah.
My concern was that apparently the town has been destroyed by dragons before, and we know that dragons can break Fey magic, so I kind of thought that's what was the thing that was happening, but maybe not. We're still learning things. Yes, new person, there.
You said they feed off emotions. Are we talking about positive or negative emotions?
It
Well,
probably depends on the one, and that's only the ones that are specifically like that, because some of them aren't like that. They
and
just
it
feed on
should be
different
noted.
things.
It should be noted that this is a bit of an assumption, and we're not entirely sure that it would be solely something like an emotion. It could be a litany of other things that are non-specific to, normal food and sustenance. We're not entirely sure, and we're still trying to figure things out. But that's where we're at right now.
Oh,
So let's hold any further questions because it sounds like some of this might be covered by Mr. Michael. In the case that it becomes a violent interaction with the dragons, I wanted to have somebody who is very familiar with such situations take the lead on this. So I would default to his expertise. So please, Mr. Michael.
So, as we know, obviously,
You're wrong.
the dragons could possibly, in fact, be hostile.
Surprise, my friend.
But there's also some that are completely harmless. Though you still want to keep an eye out on that. I believe with the third book to what the knowledge was implied was that the town itself accepted the dragons in, which caused them to potentially destroy the town because the town accepted them in. As to what I'm assuming that's what the book said. So we have to be cautious about that. So the the thing that I wanted to really for me to discuss is about how to really defend each other in the ways of potentially the invasion of the dragons. So I want to make sure that everyone here is protected in just in case, because we may be protected, but at the same time, the barrier can go down and we're all screwed. So I want to make sure everyone is safe. Yes, in the hood.
You say dragons. How many are you assuming that are going to show up?
Don't know the rough
Don't know.
estimate of how many. Honestly. I mean,
I can take a
yesterday there was a
guess.
dragon in the forest.
I can guarantee you if
But
there's
that
going to
was
be a
only one.
dragon, there's going to be more than one.
If there's going to be more than one dragon, it's most likely that the chances of surviving will go die down. One dragon is one thing, but when you face a whole bunch, I hate to be that man, but I'm sorry. But there's no way in hell you could survive that.
I'm sorry.
Just
I
to
doubt we
step
could
in
fight
to answer the
one
question
dragon,
real
let
quick.
alone a whole bunch.
When I spoke to Oberon and got the information from him, he made it very clear that he was saying dragons. There are multiple dragons. He would not tell me the exact number, but I would imagine, from what he said and what I've read from the books, I would imagine at least 10, maybe more. Given the amount of distraction. I cannot be for sure if that's the amount. It's just the impression I got from the story. There could be possibly less, but that's the number I'm going off of.
But is there any confirmation on this, how big they are? Are they medium, large? Or are we talking about 10-story high or something?
Since there's multiple, there's no way.
ISO's right here, and she's tiny. And she's a dragon.
We
Ice
saw
is
a
also
dragon.
not from this world. That's part of the problem is that these dragons are from this world, which is different from dragons that may have come from other worlds.
I mean, I've read
Which
the
is different
stories
from our
about
Probably
dragons.
the size of a
collecting
house.
problem.
I mean, I read the stories about the dragons, but of course, the world I'm from, they're long extinct. I've heard stories about them, and I know how they are. So this is
Again,
kind of new to me.
Get Ace so angry.
Can
it
we
becomes
hold
slightly
questions for
bigger,
a
so-
moment while Michael finishes his discussion of what we do when the dragons attack?
Like angry ISO.
Understood.
And then we'll continue with questions. Thank you.
Angry ISO is beneficial when it's not
Shush.
So
angered towards us.
what I would like for us to try, because truthfully, these dragons can come in whenever they so choose. They don't need no sundial like all of us. They don't need it. They can just waltz right in. However, due to the magic in this town, they don't know exactly where we're at. So we're good for the time being. However, I still would like us to at least hold some sort of fortification in, I'd say, one of the buildings for an example, one of the buildings to fortify it, defend it with really strong magical barriers to really defend off, and those who are attacking will go attacking dragons. Now, like I said, I don't know exactly where we're at, or because the forest and the fae and all that stuff. Trying to think. So like I said, we're okay for now. We're all right, but just for precaution, would like to at least work on some sort of defense, just in case if the invasion goes out horribly. So, and truthfully, I will probably doing some combat training with some people if they need it. Is there anything else, Nerta?
I would say, first of all, of course, because of the nature of the dragons and the fear and the power that they have, we will try to do everything we can to prevent violence from coming down here. But ultimately, the big problem is that the dragons and the fae don't get along, and many of us would like to make sure that the whole thing with the fae and us don't end up in another big battle. So either way, things are kind of going to be friction heavy. As I understand in the history, the reason why the dragons attacked is that the fae and them have like very similar sort of food source things, and they butted heads about that, So if it's about that again, that's going to be hard to do because we have very many fae friends here and stuff, at least in my opinion. So it's going to be... We're going to have enemies either way. If we side with dragons, then we have fae enemies, and if we have fae here, then we have dragon enemies. So ultimately, the best thing would be is if we can make everybody friends, and I know that's probably what you would expect from me saying things, so I mean, sorry about that. But I just wanted to say, if they do attack, let's have people that are willing to buy time, form up with Michael. Let's say the fountain is your meeting spot in case of dragon attack. And then for everybody else, the church. The church has a basement. That's probably the safest place. Everyone else who's not a fighty person, probably come with me to the church, and we can hold out in the basement while we try to see what we can do. Because we don't want people to be hurted. Is that okay?
Yeah, no.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, and that would be perfect because the church can be our holding point just in case if anyone is injured by the attack. We could bring them down here and get them healed. So that would be perfect.
All right, does everyone understand that plan? If dragons become violent in town, if you are willing to be a person to help buy time for everyone else to figure out a way to maybe escape or work things out, please, you brave people, join up with Michael. And everyone else, I will ask that you show up in the church and come to the basement where we will be doing the workings on that. Okay. Does that answer your question, or do you still have one?
Still have one.
That doesn't mean I won't.
Go ahead.
Fight.
Hello, everyone. Some of you have met me. I am Astrium. But I have heard of you speak of some of us being dragonkin within this town. But at the same time, how can you ensure the people of in here will not attack the dragons of in here out of fear?
I cannot. I don't say that that controls people. I just hope that I can give them the information to make the choices that I would make. And I would hope that you all would not attack them.
But one didn't you say, and pardon me for the interruption, but didn't you just say that if we do attack the dragons, or someone here does, they'll be our enemy, but if we side with the Fae, well, if we side with the dragons, the Fae will be our enemy. So basically, we're caught in a crossfire between two groups and species.
Precisely.
Obvious.
No, that is exactly right.
So basically, either we have to make a choice, or we're going to be killed either way. That's the thing.
It is not a good situation, which is why I'm hoping it does not come down to violence and that we can diplomatically reason this out.
Now, for you, sir, you said your name was Astiel, correct? I do have... Astriel.
Astriel?
I do Astriel, yes. I do have a potential solution to your concerns. Do you have, by chance, a sundial on you? Have you been brought here along with everyone else? Okay. Well then, let's say someone else in the town decides to attack you. Simply show your sundial. They'll know you're a member of town and not an invading dragon. Seems like a simple solution to me. Does everyone agree?
Fair. Yeah.
Though,
We're all in this together.
Okay, you...
so I just realized there's a new way.
That is always a way to know if somebody came through to Portal, is if they have a sundial, because that's what happens, apparently. So do keep that in mind. And also, again, I know there's a lot of doom and gloom about this, but we also don't know for certain that the dragons are going to do what they did in the past. This is all just, you know, we've studied things, and we've heard things, and we've been looking into them, and now that we've run into a dragon out in the forest, we felt like it was necessary to let you all know about these things so that nobody was caught off guard if, you know, a very similar thing that happened in the history books happens again. Something else?
Where was it seen in the forest?
On top of the tree, I believe, right? That's where the people...
Up in the Sky Islands, yeah.
Now, does anybody else have a question? Otherwise, I will make some closing remarks. Yes?
You mentioned that originally they fought because of a food source. What if we figure out what food source they need and we managed to create more of it? Would that help things?
Yes, that's part of the diplomatic plans that we'll try to talk with the dragons about. To see if maybe we can keep them from being at the throats with the Fae people. Because the Fae are worried about losing their food, and the dragons are worried about losing their food. But if maybe we could be a middle person to make sure that everybody's happy, then we could avoid any problems.
That is you're not going to be the dragons as next meal. Dragon...
Any other questions for now? Obviously, if you raise any... Yes, Mr. Hooded Figure?
Well... For one thing is for sure, I know none of you really know who I am, as I just arrived today. Name's Lord Julius. Obviously, I was already informed that title does not really matter here, so I'm basically another civilian like everyone else here. The only thing, it's not a question, but it's to keep in mind, again, well, how can we not be so certain that the dragons will be the dragons' next meal? You could try to talk to them. Well, who's to say they won't just kill any of us off the spot?
Regrettably, there is nothing that we have here that is full of certainties. A lot of this is probability, and we're just basing it off of what we know, and what we know is from history.
But just what I've
You're
heard.
looking at one.
But
well, I also just met
again,
one, the little one named Saison.
Again, the dragons of this world may be entirely different from dragons from other worlds, which is part of the reason why it's been very difficult for us to know exactly what they're like, because we also know that they have changed. When they arrived from, as Mr. Fiswick said, they came from a different place, but since coming here, they have changed to be kind of like difference dragons than the same ones that they were. And we don't have lots of information on that because the brief time that they were in town, whoever was writing those books, I mean, they didn't have a lot of information. So outside of that, the dragons have basically been gone for many years. And we're just now seeing them again. So, like, everything we're saying is we're just trying to base it off of things we've heard and things we've read. And as more dragons start appearing in the forest and other things like that, we will learn more. And if you learn something, please try to share it with people in positions in your guild, or especially Fiswick or Grandpa John. I would appreciate them knowing, because they have like almost all the informations on it. Myself too, I guess. would very appreciates that. Yes, Mr. Ted?
If these dragons want to fight or eat the damn Fae, I want to know Fae's opinion. So how about that shadow fuck that's hiding behind Alabast? I'm sorry, Fizwick. I know you're there. I saw you.
I
also saw them as well.
I can hear it, but I can't see. Where's there?
Well,
there's
I do want to leave this floor open, so, Miss Little Fox, do you have any input on the matter that you would like to say briefly?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah? Would you like to stand up here and say something about the dragon situation?
Yeah,
I'm not really
maybe back
sure
here.
if you want to be the... Sure, it is a little darker there. Mm-mm.
Yeah, ignoring the fact that, you know, the dragons want to eat all the Fae and everything. I just had a few questions. I don't have a sundial.
Yes.
So, if we're just, you know, killing everybody that doesn't have a sundial,
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a little
What is
fox.
that?
I could skin it.
what? How did that?
No, it wasn't. We're not saying to just kill anybody that doesn't have a sundial. No, if that's
No,
what
no,
you're
that's
thinking,
not
let's
the plan.
not. No.
No.
The idea was if you don't know if somebody is a dragon from here or a dragon that got pulled here from somewhere else, you would know if they have a sundial or not. That also doesn't mean that if they're a dragon from here and they don't have a sundial, that doesn't necessarily mean they want to, eat us up and kill us. They don't immediately just be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to beat you up to help save the town. That might make things worse. Again, we're just trying to think of backup plans and things to do if it gets violent, but we're really hoping that it isn't like in the past when things happened back there. So, yes, Little Fox, don't worry. I don't think anybody's just going to outright kill you just because you don't have a sundial. And I hope you don't walk away from this meeting with that in your head.
Right, and if you go down to the where we're staying safe, I mean, everyone knows who you are in town, so I think it would be fine.
I think the fact that everybody knows me in town makes it less safe.
What? Come on. I don't know if I agree with that. Come on now.
They kind of have
Fox,
a point.
I could take care
I'll
of
be
you.
honest.
Listen,
Well,
I
if we
don't
run low on
think,
fat,
I
Worst
don't
case
think
scenario.
anyone
Your
in that
eyeballs.
situation is going to be wanting to cause
In your
violence where we're
eyeballs.
being safe, all right? I think
If
it'll be
things go
fine.
bad, I have a question.
As long as you play nice,
Can I
think
take care
you'll
of
be fine,
Fox?
all right?
What am I doing?
Sure, Lou, let's...
What?
I am
Okay,
fully
that's true.
capable of
Usually
taking
how
care of
it is.
Fox.
Usually
All
just call
the
people
Shadow Fae
clean
know
for
me at this
training.
point. I've made a deal with every single one of them.
Excuse me?
It's a normal thing.
I'm going to
for
start
them.
asking questions. Sorry, Lou, could you repeat that for me?
does
If
not
things go to
sound
bad for,
horrifying at
say,
all.
Fox, I can always take care of any Shadow Fae that needs help. I'm pretty sure every single one of them know me at this point. I've made a deal with every single one of them. So if worst comes to worst, I can always take care
What's
of
with the
them.
rock? Is this your rock?
Down in front.
Okay,
Nicholas.
well that's a plan.
There
If
you
things
go.
go sour, try to
Just follow
find
the wind.
Lou. Okay. Lou's
Okay.
taking
Name
the rock
responsibility
name.
for that.
Name the pet rock.
yes.
Second,
Kane.
Skimble.
Is it
Hi, Skimble.
blushing?
I apologize. I have to look
Yeah.
down to speak properly right now.
I've seen it all already.
Upon going and taking a closer look at the buildings, I know you said if the dragons attacked, maybe the
Pet
church
rock.
would be the best spot, but
Totally normal.
I forget what the building's used
Totally
for.
normal.
But one building over by the big tree has 3 stories, as well as what
Julius,
seems to
by
be
the
a
way.
more fortified basement. Would that not be more
Okay.
safe to?
Are you talking about the Adventurers Guild?
Pleasure meeting you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the Adventurers Guild building, possibly, but if the dragons arrive, I imagine, and I don't know for sure, because again, this is all probabilities and we don't know what's going to happen, but they may come through the tree that goes to the forest, and in that case, if there's more coming, I want to keep them as far away from
I
the fighting
suppose
that
I might
might break
have
out by
some
coming
time.
down here.
Depends.
If they come from
Plan
anywhere
on
else,
heading into
though,
the forest.
this is a more
Words
central
are
thing in the
lackluster
town,
and
whereas the
actions
Adventurers
more
Guild is
inviting.
up on the hill and over there. And in case we need to make a hasty retreat or something, I don't know what you would say in the combat thingy like that. I don't want people up on the cliff. That kind of sounds like a recipe for bad things to me. Whereas if we're down here, we might be able to get on a boat or something like that. I don't know.
Realistically, either way, we're on a cliff. Because if you go over to the edge, this is also a
Action
cliff, and
speaks
you have to
louder
go
than
down
words.
further. So
We're trying to do good, do good.
Yeah, but it's
if
at least
anything, it would be safer to
one
be
cliff instead of
further
two.
in
From here and
central.
got turned into them.
No,
That
because
concerns
like what
me
Nerds
more,
has
so I
said,
need to
if
learn
by
the
any
habitat
chance
that I just
these
moved
dragons are
into.
coming through the tree
Otherwise,
itself,
who
that will
knows what
also
could
be
happen
a
to me.
dangerous thing
If you
for
really
the
need
people
it, I
that
can
are
show you around
not
town.
combat trained or just not combat at
No,
all.
I know
For
this
them to be
place.
up
I'm
there and
talking
they
about
can
the
get
forest.
attacked. For that,
I can
we
show you
have
around
them
town
down
as well.
here, and the ones that are combat ready will hold their ground up
We have
top
only
as
total
they're
of 7 days,
fighting.
but we are because
Just so
we're
that
gonna
way that
have a
most of the
tour
people
around here
here
unless somebody's
can be
willing to
safe
show
in
us
the
around.
basement of the church.
I'm
Right,
always here.
I get it. We're on the cliff.
I don't.
But
love to see the
there's
forest.
really nothing we could do about it unless
Would you like to
It's
know about
not
here
Yeah.
first, or would you like to know about here first?
There's a lot of unknowns here. I think it would be best to try to keep the fighting peoples
Okay,
and
I
the
can do that, 'cause
non-fighting
I mean,
peoples
warn you, my
pretty far
dragon
away from
friend,
each other, just to
that
try to keep them separate. But
despite that, your kind
I'm not a very
receives
good combat
action
person,
first
but
as
I feel
priority.
like, you know,
But I should warn
we
you
just don't
that if
know.
you take
So with the limited knowledge we
cost
have,
you
I
your
think
life.
that's the best
Sometimes
thing.
words are better.
But it's very true. They could just come over the rock
Words
walls
can be
or
better,
like just
but when
down from
kinship
there.
versus
They could come
kinship,
straight from the sky.
even if
I
they're
don't know. They
not
might be able to just
my
and then they appear right in the middle of town for
dragons
all I
will
know.
always
So
have a territory.
just
But
based
if
off
you
of how
come
we
from
move
this
in and
area,
out of the
more likely
forest,
to get
I'm just
away.
going to base my thoughts on that being the place where they come from. That's all I have to work with for now.
Well, unless you look
Just
on
my
that
2
Mr.
on
cents,
George?
but
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
I'll talk to you about
I
it
was
later.
asked to
Actually.
help with the dragon.
hmm
But
Let's try to do some rapid questions then, and then that way we can wrap this up. And if you have individual questions for us, we can try to answer them then, so that we don't hold up people any longer than we need to.
Exactly.
Mr. George?
Oh, no, I had nothing. My apologies.
Oh, I thought I saw your hand. Yes, Mr.
Put my
Asriel?
hands down, I'm sorry.
The one major question that you should be asking moving forward is, as you said, the dragons that came here got turned into the dragons that are here now. Can that happen to your residents that are now dragons that are here?
Oh, that's a good question.
Can you answer that?
that's a very good
If I
well,
were if
I
I were
would
to
have to
give you a
say-
hypothetical, you know what? Let Mr. Fizwick try to answer this one.
I don't believe so with the knowledge we currently have. There are still a lot of unknowns floating around, but it is a possibility, as are many things. There are still many mysteries we don't know about how the magics of the Feywild work. They are very chaotic by nature. But it is, from my understanding, that this was more or less of a generational adaptation, so I don't think it would happen to somebody who just ended up here. From my understanding. But again, it could be anywhere. I'm not quite sure. A good answer from ASO really quick. Yes, ASO.
Are all dragons flying? Because some might dig, which give basement idea trouble.
Earth dragons. The ones that could
Maybe,
borrow
I
the
can
but that's
ground.
the
answer
same.
this one because it kind of goes into what he was saying earlier. That's why we're trying to have it here. There's a rock cliff face that they would have to go up and into, so we would at least be able to know, because they would have to come onto the beach and then burrow through the side. So if they come from the sea, if they come from that direction, then we should have advance notice of it, and at which point we'll know that they're trying to burrow through the ground and that the basement's not safe. If they're coming from this way, then we know that they either burrow, and they might burrow down and over, or they might fly over. Either way, with it being a central location, it gives us more time to be able to prepare, and if they come from either direction or even from the sides, we can have a better prepare, more even a bit of more time than what we would have if, say, we have all the injured over there on the front lines while they're coming through the tree. So.
And again, the reason why we're being very general is we do not have a lot of information. So trying to come up with a contingency for every possibility is just not going to be reasonable. The best thing we could do is just have a very nice ground rule in case things happen that we can start from. At least then we'll be a little organized, because I'm sure it's not going to be very easy to be organized when you're worrying about dragons maybe eating your face off and stuff like that, you know? So just having like a nice little thing where people who can fight go one place, people who can't go another, and then we kind of just gotta roll with it from there. But they aren't here right now. As far as we know, they don't know where the town is, so we have time. We have time to learn things about them, and then maybe we can change the plans as we learn more. But right now, this is why I wanted to have the town meeting. You are now aware that there is this threat. We can look into this as a town, and we can possibly come up with better solutions. Yes, Mr. Nicola?
I'm not aware if we have ways of communicating. Like, a long distance.
Well, do we have anything like that?
You mean like a sending
Not that I know
stone?
of.
No, we don't.
Not that I know of,
We do
no.
not.
That's a good idea. Is that something we could work on with the magics research and stuff?
It's
I could certainly try. I can tell you from experience, though, when they do show up, at least from my experience, they are quite loud. You'll tell. You'll be able to tell. So.
Well, I think what he's saying is that if we end up in two separate places with like the fighters and the non-fighters, it would be nice to have some way of talking to each other, so that if something were to happen,
Signals that we can agree on later, if we do not have any other means of like flashing a torch or something, just something so both parties can communicate. If we could look into that.
Yes.
That is my
It's a
only
very good
concern.
idea. We can work on that.
Could use
Yes.
flag signals.
Why not? Why not? Why not that?
Fee might be able to help with that for sure.
Fee,
Yeah.
that'd be a good idea.
Let's put a
I
pin
don't
in
think
that,
that's a good
and let's
idea.
talk about that after the meeting. Let's talk about more general things right now. If anybody has
problem.
more questions that are more general. Did you have one?
I just don't think that using that is a good idea because the skies are a potentially dangerous area because the dragons are in the sky.
Sure, but that we could talk about that later. Also, sorry, your hand is the same color as your hair. I didn't see it was up for a while. I'm sorry.
Me? No, I didn't have my hand up.
Okay, then that's why. All right, anything else before I close the meeting and let you all go back to what you wanted to do today? No? All right, then, in that case, it's the last thing I want to say, just to say it again, because it has been, I want to make this clear. This is all just preparation in case of the bad outcome. We know that the bad outcome happened before, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will happen again. And we are just trying to be prepared if that happens, because it seemed like the last time this happened, that town did not know about it, and so we've got a better chance because of things that happened to them. So knowing that, I would like to make an announcement. A lot of you have grown to know me as Nurta, Kobold Druid of the Spores. When I first arrived here, I had no magics at all, and I learned some magics and I became a druid, but this town is kind of in need of something else, and so as part of that, I just want to make a personal change.
Oh.
I guess.
Oh.
Oh.
I will now be Nurta, Kobold Cleric of the Dreamer. The Dreamer is an entity that is around us, that is here for us, and if you would wish to help me in my attempts to commune with the dreamer so that they may help us. I believe this deity will be able to give a hand in the problems we are facing. And also in this new capacity, I would like to say to all of you that your thoughts and your feelings mean more to this place than you might know, which is why I want you to be aware that I don't want you to feel very fearful and downtrodden. Despite us obviously fearing for the worst, we have no direct reason to necessarily believe that is what the outcome will be. So why don't we try to keep on our smiley faces, keep our chin ups, and continue to have the fun that we always do in this town, and go exploring and finding new things and being friends with each other and getting to know each other. Because if you think about this place coming to an end, you might, kind of push yourself in that direction. So as this new capacity, I will be spending more time in the church. If you would like to come and help me in this endeavor, I would really appreciate that. And with that, I would like to say, please take care of yourself and keep all of the things that we've said in mind, and try to have yourself a good day.
That's sad.
Looking good, Nerta.
And now flee.
Oh.
Oh.
One big weep.
That's a big mushroom.
Big mushroom, yes.
That is a very big mushroom.
Yes.
Big mushroom.
Impressive.
Very large.
Anywhere other than
What was your name again?
linkage is
Meeting adjourned? Meeting adjourned, I think, everybody.
Meeting adjourned. Is it
Okay,
adjourned?
excellent.
What does adjourned mean?
You will talk to me.
Does that mean
all
it's
done.
over?
I'm
all
going to
done.
do some training with some people.
Yes.
Here goes
Yes.
Well, that's
Yes.
yes.
For that, then we'll do it
You
for...
like mine?
I
told
told her if I wanted to join the
Yeah.
place up
I will do some combat training with some people.
Well, preparations are in order. Seems as though.
It is adjourned.
Right, well,
Are you feeling okay? You seem to be
Sending stones, I suppose.
a little bit
What is
skitterish.
like a stony sand? Would you like to throw it? I don't know what
Very
that
nervous.
is.
People want to get sports on it. It makes people tough. All right, here we go.
Communication crystal.
Oh,
I wait.
not even fly.
What's that?
Oh, wait, what?
It'll broadcast a speech in front of the whole entire town.
Oh, yeah, okay, there she goes.
Only one person can do it at a time.
Yeah, you know the nature.
Yeah, I had no idea there was dragons might be coming to town.
Like I want to help, but I don't know how air and chaos could.
Understood.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's something we can look into. Broadcast,
They're coming.
sending stone.
I will look into that.
I am right now.
I haven't really
Excellent. Sounds good.
investigated much into
how
chaos
I guess I'll tell
That's
you
a really
just
good
little bit.
idea. I thank you for doing that. Do you want to help?
Wayne doesn't want to sound like.
I appreciate you. That sounds like a very dangerous thing to do.
It's a part dragon, so it's so strong. So can take few
Mhm.
hit from dragon.
Let's hope that doesn't come to it. I hope nobody takes a hit from a dragon, because we should be able to talk to them and make friends, right?
It's alright to try talk first, but if worse come worse,
Excuse me.
can be messenger.
I'm very sorry,
get
sir. I'm very sorry.
information
I should probably
back and
I just wanted to introduce you real quick to my
Yeah,
to my.
I figure with the number of people here that are dragons from other places, we might be able to have like a nice way to talk to them and stuff, you know?
Good to meet you. Unfortunately,
Hopefully.
that there's certain events happening, but give away. It is wonderful to meet you.
Do you like my colors?
Indeed, indeed. By the way, how are you feeling, Nikolai?
I'm feeling much better from the couple days ago.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful. I am so happy.
I remember the girl in red mentioning that there was a shared friend with Manus.
Oh yes, yes. That was technically my friend Nikolai. Yes, yes. I don't know, right? I think so, at least. I haven't really suffered it myself, as far as I remember. But you see, me and Nikolai here, we are. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Hey. Sorry. All shaken up after that meeting.
Asa and the dragon might try talk to dragon. But if not, and worst come worst, Asa will be messenger to get information from church to fighter and fighter to church.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
Asa fast, and when little dragon can burrow.
Oh, that. Okay, so you got a way to defend yourself too. That's good. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the sky a lot, though. That's for sure.
And if dragon big, it's a bit risky, but best to get under and to get way. 'Cause dragon can't see under.
That's it's kind of interesting, but okay.
'Cause big can't see underneath itself.
Okay.
But risky 'cause most breathe element. Like Asa blow fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I asked for the second one, so it's completely fine. Yeah, are you ready? What do you...
Just thinking of going to the library and seeing if I could find anything.
This way, please.
Okay.
So, with my limited ability to read, I don't know if I will.
The only thing I'm pissed off about is I can't sail away. It feels weird walking around just doing all that stuff. I'm more of a sailor than a walker, really. Not a
You don't have
land
your
lover
boat
like
here,
these
that's a shame.
folks.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
I want
my
to come with you.
No, my ship's there. going to grab my equipment. I will be helping people in forest, but I don't want
Hey, Jed.
if you don't find out things.
Out of character, you're lagging hard, buddy.
Oh, wait.
People, hide them.
How bad? It's like microphone or what?
No, like, maybe it was me, but when I was following you, you warped from the wooden bridge to, like, this kink in the path.
Oh.
I mean, my ping is a little high, but it shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it could just be a glitch in the system. Anyway, what are you up to, Jasper?
Honestly trying to figure out something to do with myself. I don't know, that this dragon stuff has me scared.
Understandable. I mean, I'm over here defenseless. I figured, if this thing shows up, I'm pretty much good as dead.
I tried looking in the library for something, but I felt my ability to read slipping away from me, just looking for anything, and I just...
Was Ivy in there? She could give you a hand.
No.
I crashed.
I guess I'll probably head to the forest with everyone to find my ability, see if I can actually cast a barrier without passing out.
Is that somebody in the voice chat?
So, see you around.
Okay. Did you see if Ivy was in the library? Give you a hand?
No, they weren't there.
Did you need me?
There she is.
Oh,
Hello.
Trying to see if there's anything in the library to help with all this dragon stuff.
Yeah, no, I've looked in the library as well for things about dragons. Is there anything in particular you want to know about, or anything that you're looking for specifically?
I was just seeing if there's anything that could help everyone with, like, all this mess.
Yes, unfortunately, there's not a lot of knowledge that we have about the dragons. The main thing that we know is that really there's nothing to really know for certain about the dragons. There are different types of dragons, but it doesn't exactly work in the way of there's elemental dragons and stuff. Every dragon is unique in its own way. Some of them have their own types of unique magics and such, and honestly, it's kind of hard to create a be-all, end-all anti-dragon thing. I've looked into the dragons as much as I can inside the library, but there's not anything particular about how to defend against them.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. Except you're a nerd. And nobody asked.
Nobody asked you?
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna go say hi to Uncle Big Feet. If Setsuna or anybody asks, don't let him follow.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What?
I'm gonna go check on Uncle Big Feet.
Who's Uncle Big Feet?
Wouldn't you want to know, weather girl?
I'm not a weather girl. What? I don't know anything about the weather.
No. Weather, W-E-T-H-E-R. Whether you're alive or not.
That's not how you spell weather.
I can't count on you there. What do you want from me?
For you to spell properly if you're gonna insult somebody?
Yeah, well... F...
I don't know how to spell weather either.
C-H-S-K?
F-U...
What are you trying to spell?
H-C-H-H-E-K.
The word...
You call me a Frankfurter?
What?
That's not right.
Are you trying to say fuck you?
Yeah, that one!
Alright, ready? Repeat after me. F.
F.
U.
U.
C.
That's right, F-U. See you later.
C.
What?
K.
Okay.
Whatever, I'm gonna go see Uncle Big Feet's. You don't even know
You
where
just-
Big Feet's is.
Walked away and then circled back. Do you want me to join you?
I don't know if you want to.
Where
Let's
is
bring
this
those two,
Uncle
too.
Big Feet's?
Uncle
Do you
Big
want to go
Feet's
see
make you
Uncle Big
hungry.
Feet's?
I don't know.
Wait, are you trying to say that
I'm
I
still
feed lamb
not
to
sure
Uncle Big
who that is.
What?
We're not gonna feed
Ah,
the
If
Uncle
there-
Big
said it, no.
Feet's. I
If
did
there's a
not.
possibility of me being eaten, I'm not going there.
I mean, technically speaking, the possibility of being eaten is way higher than you assume at any point.
I would assume the town is safe.
The town is
1
safe.
second. Anyway, you know,
Alright, let's head
can't
off
feed
to
him
Uncle
Uncle
Big
Big
Feet's.
Feet's.
Enough scaring the kobolds or dragons. Are you kobolds?
Kobolds.
Kobolds,
I
yes.
thought they were
Okay, yeah.
dogs.
No, you're a dog.
We talked about that yesterday.
I'm not a dog. You're the dog, Pookums. Yeah, I know.
They're not a dog, they're a fox.
Look.
This is part of the dog
If
family,
you
so
wanna
you are a
come-
dog.
I'll tell Uncle Big Feet not to eat you. Just right at the entrance. We're not even going anywhere weird. You'll be fine. If it makes you feel better, I want to eat your Bibles like all the time. That never changes. So the danger of getting eaten is not getting bigger. See?
Who's Mr. Big Feet?
Oh, Uncle Big Feet. What? That's Uncle Big Feet.
I don't know who that is. I mean,
No, you
because of
can't go.
curiosity, I guess I would come with.
I shouldn't.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you know what? You can
I
come.
mean, I kind of look like you, right? I could probably fit.
Are
probably.
you gonna?
Kind that most people think that I'm a Fae already.
I'm just curious. You don't need to come if you don't want to.
I don't think I will.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I promise I won't eat your eyeballs. Or push you down a hole. Or give you to a plant. Or a fae. Or an animal. Or anything else that would hurt you. That maybe your feelings.
Been a day where
Okay.
I haven't heard her talk about eyeballs.
Well, that's kind of her source of food.
Talking about
Yeah.
eyeballs?
Yeah, I was just saying that I haven't seen a single day where you haven't talked about eyeballs.
Oh. Yeah, what about? Delicious. Anyway,
So,
alright, we go to see.
An observation.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's me. We're gonna just head on Uncle Big Feet. Bye.
Oh, where's everyone going?
Apparently
to see
this-
Uncle Big Feet's. I don't know who it
Uncle
is.
Big
If you
Feet's?
want to come
I don't know
along,
who-
then you can, but there's no clue.
Well, happy trails.
Thank you.
Uncle.
Like,
You need to throw up.
no. It just made me feel gross.
Or it might not
Hello,
be. I guess it
Fizwick.
depends.
Bye,
If you feel
Grandpa. We're gonna
unnaturally
see Uncle
cold.
Big Feet.
Oh, okay. Be safe. I hope they're safe.
Yeah, no, safe is really not. I'm going to make sure my thing, Ellie.
Yeah, we all know this safe is not your thing. I mean, you get constantly shot by fox.
Wait,
Oh wait, we're going to the swamp.
the swamp? You mean the forest?
The forest.
I don't know.
I mixed them up.
Yeah, we're going.
Are we going to the forest?
Going to the forest?
Yeah, we're going into the forest. Out of character. If you don't know, we have 2 group instances. One of them is the forest. So all you gotta do is hit this, take a look, and it'll say Fake Forest. You just join off there.
While we're out of character, I think you're on the wrong microphone because I hear your entire.
I am my other ones. I can see if this has battery. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I was just wondering if you knew.
I
It's
didn't.
gonna suck for me.
Oh, I need to put the other one in.
That I believe it's called the Hello Kitty event is basically destroying the crap out of my tab menu.
Huh?
I'm
There you go.
not sure.
I just
I
really
am
saying
not able to
babysitting.
basically click anything in my
I probably
menu
should just
without
put
it
this in.
working.
Sorry, 1 second.
Tiny.
Yeah, welcome to the short squad, motherfucker!
I'm not short.
I mean, you know, I guess. But alright,
I'm
we're all
sure-
going to the Fake Forest. I need to make sure this isn't gonna die, but okay. You just hit group, and then you see that, and then we just go to the forest.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like
What?
a threat.
I can get about 2 sentences out of
Also,
a
I
drink
need
of
to
water.
rethink
She
my
might be
gun
talking to
then.
other GMs to have
Keep
someone,
track.
you know, to do something like Uncle Bigfoot or whatever.
Well,
He explodes.
That would go much better.
okay.
So many people think this explodes.
yeah, I don't think they're
depending
here
on which
either.
cave it is, I might
well.
already know
That's
which one
fine.
it is.
Somebody else said that there was an actual way to get silk from the forest other than the Spider Queen or whatever.
And let's see if we can find it.
That way's boring.
Oh, you need. Why do you need spider silk? I already have some.
Okay.
It's for in-character reasons that you don't know.
Fair point.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was talking to other GMs about stuff for no reason. Anyway,
Sure.
definitely no reason.
Totally no reason at all.
No reason.
are we all good? Everybody take their drink. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Just noticed.
It's like I can't get enough of that. I swear.
What is that?
Holy fuck! I'm gonna cry.
Majestic,
Oh
isn't he?
I don't know if you're talking and muted or just.
No, just
What is this?
You fucking standing there, buddy. See, leave. I'm going. Alright. I'm going. Holy shit. Yeah, alright. Anyway, here's the forest. As you can see, it's very dangerous, so you just want to stick on the path or follow me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rainbow plants. Creepy.
Oh,
Oh,
when did you get here?
yeah, sure.
You should try licking them.
just a moment ago.
No.
Yeah, don't lick the plants.
Don't lick random plants. Some of them might bite you.
Don't talk to any
Are they
plants. I
poisonous?
think.
That.
I don't know. Either the plant's gonna like it. I don't know. I don't talk to plants. You just don't like them. That's weird.
Yeah, you plant talker.
Yeah, you plant licker.
What?
Hey, listen.
That's
Licking
not what I
plants is how
said.
people figured out that plants had healing properties.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
Oh.
right. If people found out plants had healing properties, they'd be eating plants left and right.
But they do.
I mentioned that
Whatever.
plants that I
That's
found at the
so-
swamp.
Ugh. Yeah, I didn't like that. That's gross. Okay. Oh, there's the thing. Let's get here.
Hey, no.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice. See? Yeah.
I haven't done this much climbing in a
Sorry,
while.
your corporeal bodies might
Yeah.
not get through here so
Yeah,
well,
but
but you know, just be careful. little short. You'll be fine. Whoa. Did you see it?
Leaves in my
Did you
mouth.
see it? Uncle Big Feet.
What? Where?
Big feet. I love the name.
We'll get you a drink when we get back. For that.
It's Uncle Big Feet.
Oh. What?
You didn't see him?
Huh?
Uncle Big
I saw like
okay,
a
Uncle
split
Big
second.
Feet.
I did not.
I didn't
see
see
anyone.
anyone.
Alright,
I
come
did see
on,
it.
come on. Come on.
No,
I
God, not
don't
push.
actually know about this cave. This one here.
Yeah.
Yes, my
I
sticks.
do not know about this cave.
Uncle Big Feet.
Skog's so far in.
Definitely did see that.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay, hi.
Push.
We're at the house of Uncle Big Feet.
You push. Rude? You okay?
Me or them? No, they're fine.
Them. Okay.
I guess we need to climb down.
One time, but I didn't remember where it was.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Come on
catch
in,
you.
safe. You'll be fine.
Do you?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
We should probably wait for Fox to go before you go.
Yeah, you might want to be careful.
No,
It's
yeah,
fine.
no.
Nothing bad is gonna happen.
No.
It's
Right.
Uncle Bigfoot, you know?
Wait.
Several
is that
people's
one,
heads
two,
explode.
three, four? Where's the other one?
What could go wrong?
Other what?
Was
The
this
other
in
one-
there?
Yeah.
What?
No, not the person. Uncle Big Feet. Uncle Big Feet.
Why are there
Massive foot.
wooden support beams? Is this a mine?
I think
Looks
so.
like.
Maybe. Uncle Big
Oh.
Feet.
What kind of plant?
Hmm.
Uncle Big
Clover.
Feet. Uncle Big Feet?
Excuse me.
What is this? Okay, no, I have.
Whole bunch of leaves everywhere.
Hello?
Hello?
Gucci Moss.
Hey, they're running. Huh? Was,
Need to go back
was he
all
not
the way.
over there?
Uncle Big Feet.
You guys took a turn and then there was a wall there.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that down here.
There's a lot of twists
See?
and turns.
The green
You
on the
always
ground.
Get lost.
Yeah. Uncle Big Feet.
They weren't kidding when this forest changes all the
Big
time.
Feet. Slow down. You're gonna scare him.
Hey, Uncle Big Feet.
sure.
My first time here, so I wouldn't.
Uncle Big Feet.
Much
Okay,
that way.
hold on. Hold
Or
on.
maybe let's go this way.
Oh, what is this?
I see.
Uncle Big Feet.
I see
Look at
something
him.
over
Uncle Big
there.
Feet. Uncle Big
I saw
Feet.
something.
Uncle Big Feet.
Have you thought that yelling its name really loudly might scare him off?
That's a fair
No,
point.
he loves it. Uncle Big Feet.
What made you decide the name for Uncle Big Feet, not something else?
I don't know. He's got big feet. Sometimes he goes yippee.
Uncle Bigfeet is over here.
Uncle Big Feet. Did you see him?
Wait.
Wait, what?
Is he over there
Uncle
now?
Big Feet is that way. What?
We just came from that way.
Yeah, I just saw him walking
Uncle
over
Big
here.
Feet. Uncle Big Feet.
Does he like running around like this?
Yeah, Uncle Big Feet. Sometimes Uncle Big Feet tries to do the thing where, he tries to throw the things at trees and it makes a big loud knocking noise. And don't worry about it. So you just gotta make sure he doesn't do one of those.
What?
Uncle Big Feet. Uncle Big Feet.
I don't like this place.
This place is cool. He's not gonna start throwing stuff at us,
No.
is he?
No. And if he does, then I'll protect you. Don't worry,
Big
you're safe.
Feet.
Okay.
Uncle Big Feet.
Here, you know what? I'll take the back so that you don't have to worry about anything sneaking up behind you.
Uncle Big Feet?
Thank you.
Where'd
An
it go?
exit.
Uncle Big Feet.
An exit. What?
Okay, he's over here.
Oh my goodness, my neck hurts.
Well, then quit looking up at everybody, Shreddy.
Shut up, you have to do the same.
I don't. I'm underground. There's no light in here. Oh, Uncle Big Feet. Actually, I don't even have to wear my hat.
Why would you be wearing your hat?
I don't know. He got all freaked out that he found out in the dark. We don't have to be short.
How's it going?
Uncle Big Feet?
He's
Over here, right here, right here, right here.
Where'd he go?
Right there.
Oh, Uncle Big Feet. Hi, Uncle Big Feet. Look at him. Hi, Uncle Big Feet. Hi. No, Uncle Big Feet.
I think you're scaring him.
It seems like at this point you're just terrorizing it.
Maybe you shouldn't run up at him like that.
Maybe I need to
Have
be
you ever
taller.
talked to
Maybe
Uncle Big Feet?
Yeah, all the time.
So why do we need to talk to this guy?
Hold on. I need to just get a little.
Oh.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
There we go.
You're gonna
What is
start
that?
pushing
Should I
him.
scare him more?
No. Big feet. I got big feet too, Uncle Big Feet. Well, kind of.
I didn't know she could do that.
I didn't know she could do that either.
What? I'm in like pure darkness. I don't have to. What do you mean?
I just didn't know you could do this.
Oh yeah. Well, the town's really sunny. I can't.
Oh, interesting. Is that why you wear a hat?
Otherwise, I burn and then I die. Honestly, if the town wasn't there and somebody took my hat off, it would be dead.
Huh. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Hear what?
Fine, Uncle Big Feet.
Beam me.
Hi, Uncle Big Feet. Look, I got big
You
feet
can
too,
go.
Uncle Big
I'm gonna
Feet.
take the back.
Okay.
Because you got big feet does not mean you're gonna scare the shit out of him.
No, Uncle Big Feet. It's not scared. Uncle Big Feet. Hi, Uncle Big Feet.
I think he is scared.
Fox, stop it.
Fox.
What?
I'm gonna pull on your tail.
You better not.
What is that behind us?
Uh,
There's another one. There's another one in here.
Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Stay back.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And that one is several times bigger.
It's the yippee.
The yippee?
What?
The what?
The yippee.
What?
Apparently, it had white fur
Want some food?
and
I'm just gonna reach into my magic bag.
I think it did say yippee when it was running away.
Did it?
I don't know if you prefer cooked. So I'm just
Fine,
saying
everybody
that.
getting weird.
More specifically, what kind of food it is
Feels-
rolled fish.
Oh.
It was hungry.
You see? He's throwing it back.
Oh.
Are you alright?
Oh, God.
So he would have thrown things at us.
Oh, see, I told you. You gotta be careful. Uncle Big Feet.
What happened?
It threw fish at
Did
your
you hear that?
face.
Oh, I hear it. I hear the yippee. Oh, now my face smells like fish.
Man, you just had a whole piece of fish get thrown straight at your face.
Why are we even looking for these guys?
Well, because if the dragons are coming and there's a burrow dragon, I gotta let Uncle Big Feet know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're kobolds. Why are you so nervous being on the ground anyway? It's not like the
I'm not
Yippie's
nervous
gonna like
about
kidnap one of
generally.
you.
I'm perfectly fine with this. This is normal.
Whoa.
I'm fine being underground, but when there's something several times bigger than me, I don't know about that.
The only underground place I'm comfortable with is Nerda's Den.
Mm.
That's you. Wait, you can't say yippee. That's fair word. You're gonna make him mad.
Wait, what?
You're gonna make him mad. Oh. Gonna make him mad.
Where did Fox go?
Okay,
Wait, where did
well,
Fox go? Oh, there.
I'm right here.
You were so fast and you scuttle around.
Oh.
Yes, please stop.
I told you. You should feel
Seems
bad
like
now.
you ran away again.
No.
Watch your language.
Yeah. Told you. Yeah.
What happened?
The yippee told you to watch language. Alright. Well, I gotta go find Uncle Big Feet. I think he went out in the swamp. You know what Uncle Big Feet likes?
What?
What does he like?
Uncle Big Feet likes when you say, "Hell yeah, brother!" Hell yeah, brother. Wow, see?
What?
Like a question.
I have no idea.
Hell yeah, brother! Does it like that?
God, you gotta do it.
I think this is the way out to the swamp.
Wait, did I just hear somebody?
Wait, did you?
Did you?
Nothing.
Well, I mean, it might be the, I mean, wait, can I say it if I'm saying its
We're just
name?
all following you around.
What?
Nothing.
Alright, Uncle Big Feet went out this way.
And also, weird question: if we can't say the other person's name,
Well, you
then
can. You
how
just
come
can't go yippee, all willy nilly. Like that's their thing.
my Uncle Big Feet? Yeah, what are you
Huh?
saying?
Hi, Uncle Big Feet. Hi, Uncle Big Feet. You really threw that fish real good, Uncle Big Feet. Uncle Big Feet
Oh,
did
he's,
get the dragon coming
he's
in.
right there.
Uncle
Wait,
Big
what?
Feet.
Whoa!
Be careful.
Wait, huh?
Oh, what? What? Yeah, I know that's Uncle Big Feet. What?
Who's
Careful.
that?
What?
Big feet. They can.
I have no idea.
Someone from Burrow,
Does it look
but
like
someone that
Fox?
I've never seen before.
Trust me, I'm a
Why does it look like
professional.
Fox?
I make all the traps. I get the.
But it's not Fox.
Why does it look like Fox?
You can call me Buckaroo.
That's racist.
It's the same species.
What do you mean there's raises?
Okay.
It's the same species. That doesn't.
I'm down here.
There's a fox from Burrow tells me. Well, you're hunting the yippee.
Bigfoot around here too.
Well, yeah, Uncle Big Feet's is like right over there. I mean, the yippies.
It would be a shame if the Bigfoot were to kill me right now.
Huh.
Wait.
Oh.
It sure would be a shame if the Bigfoot were to just run over here and knock me the fuck out. Me, the big Bigfoot hunter.
I don't think this person knows what they're doing. They're called the Buckarino. Oh, Uncle Big Feet.
There's some...
Uncle Big Feet. Uncle Big Feet.
I think we're gonna have to make a trap for the Uncle Bigfoot.
Uncle Big Feet.
I can't believe that unnamed Burrow
happened.
character is dead.
Dang, that was a hell no, brother. Uncle Big Feet. Well, I told you nothing bad was gonna happen to you or you.
I mean,
Should we try and save them?
sure, but-
What? Why?
Should we try and save? I don't know.
want
That some
to?
bitch got her.
That's true. Some bitch did get Bookerino.
No, that fox is dead.
Oh, what happened?
They got slammed all the way through a rock, and when I tried grabbing them out, they crumbled to dust.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't believe that some bitch got the fox.
I can't believe that Bookerino died chasing the big feet. I did tell them not to try to get the big feet.
Big Feet destroyed the shit out of them.
I feel like
Well,
if a dragon
that's upsetting.
attacks Uncle Big Feet, then they'll be fine.
If you what?
Well, I mean, I told Uncle Big Feet, so I guess I could lead you back to the entrance if you guys are so scared of this perfectly safe and perfect forest.
There are dragons in the forest.
By the chance, do you want me to Fox? You want me to show you where the other cave is?
I don't know where the other cave is.
You know about the one?
Ah! It's the guy who owes me a pineapple!
What?
Where's my pineapple?
I gave it to the guy in the bar. You should talk to him. You
okay.
gave. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So it's an old situation. Yeah, focus on that situation, really. That sounds more important than a little pineapple.
How are you feeling? Because I am. I am
Sorry, I
not.
got something in my eye hole.
But you don't have eyes. I was supposed to say.
I know, it was in the eye hole. It was a bug. I mean, we can go back to the caves, we could climb out, we could leave, or I just walk you out of the swamp. There's a hot spring?
Personally, I
Do you want to see the hot
think
How
I'd
about we go to the
rather
hot spring and get you some
go back. I need to
Ah.
calm down.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back to
Well, come on this way, you'll be fine.
Not like Uncle Big Feet is gonna attack us. What's with this? Has this moss always been here?
Yeah, why?
I feel like it's new.
The town,
my
the forest is constantly changing. Oh, perfect. Actually, we're gonna walk over exactly where.
What the?
That tree?
Why is there a tree on top of the rock?
Tree just came from. That tree just came from on top of that island and fell down and then moved to that rock. Is that how the forest changes around here? Because
I'm gonna
that's
go pick it.
really bizarre.
You're gonna go pick. I don't know about that. You might want to be careful. Okay.
Holy shit! I got so many dumb jokes for this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go there just for protection.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna. Oh.
Smells like it's full of life, and I want nothing to do with it.
They just taste like blood.
Oh.
Huh.
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing?
They are dragging.
Showing him
us
Uncle
around.
Big Feet? What are you doing?
Who's Uncle Big Feet?
Exploring the wilds and seeing what creatures are here. I think it was that creature that I scared off as a child.
Fox got a fish thrown in her face.
That's true.
It is awful here. Do you spend a lot of time here, Fox? It's awful.
Biswick, is it normal to see a
There's no
tree
sunlight
move on its
here.
own?
Sorry?
Is it normal to see a tree move on its own?
No, that's what we came up here for. That. I want to see what
Oh.
that's
When a
about.
tree moves, it's usually the wind.
Yes, but this
But-
one fell from the sky.
Yes.
At least it was so he was claiming.
I saw it too.
Unusual. Did you see that, Fox?
I saw it. I saw it.
Okay, so you did see it. Okay.
Oh, Scumble.
There's some.
Yeah, we found Big Feet. We found the Yippee, too.
Oh,
Grandma Yippee was there. Yeah, Grandma Yippee.
Have you two seen any of the speaking
apparently.
plants?
What was
Yeah.
that?
It's good for the job.
Have you seen any of the talking plants?
No. I've seen that tree moving though. It fell from the
I think the tree's starting to
sky
spin.
island.
Might as well go check it out, I guess.
I'll keep looking.
Do you want to wait for him down here? Or-
We can at least get a little closer.
Hmm.
Not yet. At least not yet. Maybe later. Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so I can't taste anything.
I don't know about.
You don't know the deal with this tree.
Yeah. So.
I'm just. I don't think they should be here. Just.
It's a tree.
It shouldn't.
Should I rip this out and replant it somewhere else?
No,
This should not be here.
Okay,
nothing bad happens
This is unnatural.
Dang, they don't know.
Okay, yes, yes.
Arguing
Welcome
about
to the
why
Feywild.
a tree is here.
Okay, I'm gonna look and see if there's any roots in this thing.
Hey,
These trees are
something to
beautiful.
say, this place is always changing.
Yeah.
Yes,
I did take a bite to the
Let's
apple.
see what-
Ah, there's Big Feet here. Don't worry.
Okay.
You two trying to figure out how to get back to town?
Be careful. You don't know if
That is
Honestly, I
normal
was
fucking
admiring how beautiful the trees are.
Near a.
in either case.
Ah.
We'll figure it out. In either case.
But other than what
I
kind of
will
dangers
actually
could be
not
here?
Fucking normal. It's grown.
Yeah, it looks really pretty.
To swamp.
I mean, they'll probably be okay.
Fucking wrong.
Crystals. Where? Hang on.
What?
Probably.
The tree?
Underneath
Jeez,
that fridge.
Oh, that's right.
Just do
Yes,
anything.
I think Ted showed me that. Where'd Ted go? Where's Ted?
I wanted to
I
try
don't know why people are excited
I got rid of a
about a
bunch of
tree
them.
that shouldn't be here that could most
you think
definitely
you could
be
safely take it
poisoned. I
down
won't
there?
be a mimic.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we could go into
You
the
could grab
thing,
one or two
but
from me.
Somebody's
I'll
just
greatly appreciate it.
the tree.
All right, I'll go
I
grab the
mean-
crystals.
What is?
I don't
whoa,
think you're
whoa,
gonna
hey,
like
I'm
careful.
just gonna let
Careful
people
now.
commit suicide at this point.
it. Just a tree. Yeah, it's just a tree.
What if we cut
No.
down? For all we know, it could be a tree ant.
Hmm.
I mean, I did see the
Does
thing
it look
jump.
like a tree ant? Does it have arms?
I saw
No,
it
it
jump.
looks like an apple tree.
It's a tree ant.
Saw it jump. Can't
Not
make that up.
talking,
I
it's
saw
not
it
one
jump.
of us, guys.
Where's it?
Have you seen Eska?
What you doing?
Where's
No. Oh, watching her fall down a hole.
Hmm?
Can I watch with you?
I might have some questions for her if you do.
Well,
Just a bird ship.
do a flip.
I nearly died from it, and so did Nikolai.
Let them die. You know what?
Do a flip.
I'm gonna let the circle of life continue. Go down there.
Yeah.
You should go down there.
I double dare you to do a flip.
what is she doing down there?
No, let the circle of life.
Oh, she really did it.
Oh, she jumped
Oh,
down.
she actually did it. Oh, she's dead.
Well, I'm gonna go do something quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do something quickly.
Eh.
I'm gonna go over here and
Not you two.
I'm gonna
Why?
throw this off here and get the crystal.
It's
so I can
fucking beautiful. Watching
I'm gonna grab it.
People are just very into jumping.
I don't want. I'd rather no one die. Damn it! Don't make mistakes.
Well,
Okay.
circle
so
of
here's
life says
the-
otherwise, and it is happening.
Do you need
I'm
it? Hang
letting
on.
it
I've got a rope.
happen.
I've got a rope. Here you go. Hang on. Shh, I'm gonna hold it.
I'm not planning to go
I'm gonna holding it.
The circle of life
All right.
at its finest
solid?
right now, and it is bringing tears of
I mean,
joy to
solid
me.
enough. There you go. Come on. Yep. There you go. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Well, the way
Yes,
back's
hello.
that way.
You
my
all right?
magical bag. I open it up and a ginormous.
Can't miss
crystal
that.
comes out
Yes.
and-
It just literally
Yeah,
is
just
right
easy.
there.
Yeah, just this really that way?
Oh, good question.
This is this way.
Do you want to get back?
You know what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Ah.
Hey,
Yeah, no, go this way, real fast. Real fast.
Huh? You want?
This
Huh?
way.
What?
This way.
Ew.
Real
Well, let's
fast.
go. Let's go now.
The plant lady's name is Eska, and she turns people into flowers.
Oh.
And they
Really?
scream.
Oh, I didn't see her.
And they scream. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, this way. This way.
Mm. Oh dear.
Okay. Nah, she didn't follow us. They're fine. If you want to go back to town, you can go straight. If you go straight, then there's a hot spring. It's run by a fox lady from Burrow who wants to shoot me. And then if you take a right, there should be an encampment. Otherwise, you take a left, you go to town.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna jump in that hole and make sure she don't die. Otherwise, Oberon's gonna yell at me.
Okay.
Good luck.
I mean, you guys come with too. It's probably safe.
No, I'm not jumping down there.
What? We're gonna jump down one hole. What's another hole?
I don't know what's down that hole.
Big feet?
I don't think I want to meet
No, probably a worm.
the giant worm that people were talking about, or just a little worm.
I can't lie. So what if I just said it's a secret? Okay, fine, it's the big one.
You should probably go check on her. We'll try to get to town.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, and if there's a talking
What?
plant or anything, don't talk to them. They'll try anything to get you in their mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
And watch out for the alligator.
Okay.
And the spice dragon.
The what?
The spice dragon.
The spice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
What is a spice dragon?
I don't know.
I don't know if I want to find that out. The very eventful first time for me. To the left of here was back to town.
Yeah, I think that's the camp over there. That might be the spring.
And then the town would be over this way. Okay, I recognize where we are now.
Okay. Now back to Sindile.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing this again. Sometimes the force puts us back here at the dock.
Does that mean that that portal is a little bit unstable, or
maybe?
Well, so What do you want to do now?
I don't know.
Find like some spot to just chill after that whole experience. I almost need that myself.
Yeah, maybe let's see if there's anyone at the bed and breakfast or the tavern. Maybe we can relax there, and if not, maybe the library.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no one there.
Since the librarian was like out in the forest with us, I don't believe. Maybe somebody is in the library. I do hear somebody actually.
Yeah, I do hear someone.
This sounds. What the hell?
Penny in her mouth.
Kane, I need my wing back. I need to make this delivery. Okay. B comes back about an hour later. Kane's just passed out on the fucking stool.
Hello.
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 We had quite the experience in the forest this time.
Oh boy.
Well, that's not really surprising. It's quite interesting in the forest.
That shadowling took
find
us through the forest looking for Mr. Big Feets or whoever it was, and they didn't seem too interested in talking, and then they killed a villager from Burrow.
You killed a bird
Yeah, that was
villager? Oh shit.
that was probably the most horrifying thing that happened today.
That cave
Let me
reminded me
make
too
sure
much
I'm
of
understanding
Homeworld.
this. The Mr. Big Feet killed the bird villager? Or
Yeah.
you did?
Mr. Big Feet.
No, we didn't. It's Mr. Big Feet.
Ah, I see. I was going to say,
Fun.
no offense, you don't exactly seem like the killing type.
Yeah, I fully expect that.
I'm glad I don't seem like that because I don't want to come off like that.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Hey, that's a good answer.
You could if you had to.
I also found another one that was really big and white named the Yippie, apparently.
I think it actually said yippee.
By the way, apparently Yippie is a swear word.
Your wing is gonna be slowly tugged this direction.
Even though I don't really know what a swear word is.
Gently, very gently. That won't fucking hurt.
Or 100%.
A swear word is a word that's not very nice to use. It offends some people.
No.
Sorry, I had to.
Was that one word that we heard like while we were over by the church? What was fuck you?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Excuse me. No, it's not.
I just saw someone fall down the fucking cliff.
Down the what?
Oh,
Wait, what?
that is odd because it's usually you.
Ouch, my feelings.
He
Tell me
doesn't
I'm wrong.
fall, he jumps. There's a difference.
True.
I use feather falling. There's a difference as well.
I don't see anyone.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anyone there around.
Boop 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 boop.
I don't see anyone.
Then they must be fine then.
Hopefully.
West Virginia. Country roads. Hi there. We're kind of half cards up, half cards down right now because there's so little people in town.
It's fine. I gotta take it easy over here.
Yeah, everyone else is in the
There's
forest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 2 other people besides us and Catherine. So we're kind of just using this spot to like vibe, talk about stories
Yeah.
and shit, figure out where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
No, but honestly, the more we talked about the Kane Fee thing, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that would be adorable. Oh, it's making me slowly be like, oh, now I kind of wish this would happen. What the fuck? This is adorable.
We'll see.
See, maybe when Kane isn't a murderous psychopath anymore. I mean, it's already kind of happening. He regrets everything he did now, so that's kind of already happening. Why are
Yes,
you
Barry's
letting
still trying to
Kane
look
lay on your
around
wing? He
for
was
the person.
busy.
Are you still trying to look around for the person? No, Phil.
Well, a little bit.
We could try to go and look for him if you really want to.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
I think. Possibility of dragons has me so nervous. That trip to the forest didn't help at all.
Yeah, that whole town meeting was interesting. Yes, but it'll be okay, I'm sure. It'll be alright. I mean, they seem to have they seem to have a plan together, so you know.
My wall is in the way. I can't poop.
He'll probably be fine.
Defeated by the fourth wall.
We'll go to that spot over there. Yeah.
I'm trapped in a box.
Little spot
I know.
behind the tavern.
Box. What is this?
Hmm?
Where's my other wall? What the fuck? I can't. My other wall's not over here. What the hell?
That maybe will help you calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Gramch. I could feel the wing and lay up.
It's an interesting morning It was an interesting morning for me. I probably need to make sure that I don't, like, fall asleep in weird places again.
So did you sleep in the river or by the river or something? Can you breathe underwater?
Oh, I wasn't underwater.
Oh.
It was more like my head was at least above water.
Hmm.
I haven't actually tried to see if I can breathe underwater. Or how long I can hold my breath for.
Yeah.
You sit around here or over there?
You could sit on this. What, I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I did forget that word. Yes, well. I think it began with an S. Maybe. Yeah, well. Yeah, well, I'll be fine. I'm sure all the people that have stayed around here wouldn't let the town go down that easy. If it ever comes to that. Hopefully. It doesn't.
This town's the first place I've ever really felt completely safe. But now that's shattered.
I mean, for the moment, we're still technically safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to word that.
It's okay.
But do you know how many people in town actually has magical capabilities?
I think a lot of people do. Like, most people do. George doesn't look like it, but I think he does. I don't really know, though. I just remember, like, overhearing something.
Right. Actually, I'm curious. What would you say your best memory of the town is so far that you've been here?
Well, I guess starting with the food, like so much you can do with food I didn't know you could actually do, and then learning how to read has been interesting. The The crops coming to life was kind of funny. You weren't there for that, though.
Crops were alive.
Yeah, they, apparently a Fae stole all the crops from the farm. And when people teleported the crops back to the farm, the crops started coming to life, like looking like little animals, and just running around. I ended up chasing one, but I lost it.
Oh no. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see that happening.
Yeah.
There isn't all too much happening in town. Almost. It feels like, at least, except for the news that we had this morning, seems like you can just take it easy, not have to worry about much.
Maybe. Wait. Excuse me.
No, you're good. I was gonna ask, but, well, when we got back before, but I don't know if I want to invade your personal space that much. Exactly. Would you need a hug by any chance?
Yeah.
I hate. I'm sorry, out of character. I hate my fucking stick drift. So much. I hate it so much. I've been trying to like be sort of close, but it's like the stick drift is just like fuck off.
The stick drift is like, you're gonna be over there.
No character moments for you.
God.
Anyway. Seems like everyone likes to be out in the forest for the most part, but I don't really know how to feel about it.
It's kind of dangerous out there. Because the sundial doesn't protect you. I think I told you about that yesterday, though.
Yeah, you did.
Was it yesterday?
I think. It was either yesterday or the day before.
I really don't remember.
That I heard about it. Well, I at least know the information, so. It was important. Like, I still find it curious about it all with all of these, though. I think I am gonna figure out how to read this. Like, maybe I'll just borrow a book from the library before I go to sleep.
Do you know how to read?
It's gonna be difficult, but I'll try my best. it might not work, and then it was good. I might have to need somebody to teach me.
I would offer to help, but I'm too nervous right now.
It's fine.
Someone in the tavern.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say hi.
Sure.
Let's go. Seen that dude a couple of times. Never said hi though. Hello.
What do you want? What?
No, we were just saying
wanting
hi.
to say hi.
Okay.
Well, there's no one else around right now, so.
Isn't it wonderful? The world's your oyster. No one's around really.
I guess. But
Yeah,
don't really know what to
I feel
do.
a sense of people wandering around. Just walk around. You'll probably find something interesting. I always do, really.
Well.
Yeah, there you go. Run off and do whatever little lizard things do. There you go. Have fun there.
See you again sometime.
Probably.
Because it did say that I didn't, that I haven't counted how long I can hold my breath for. Should I try it?
Only if you know how to swim. Do you know how to swim?
I do not, actually.
I don't either.
I can just stick my head underwater. Otherwise, do it that way.
Well, you don't have to stick your head in the water to hold your breath.
I get, yeah. I mean, I guess you're right. I was just thinking water. Usually when I hold your breath underwater. I don't know. I'll figure that out and then come back to you about it.
Stay alive me completely drained though. I think I'm gonna go to bed early.
Yeah, it seems it was quite an experience today.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mm. Yeah, hopefully we'll be good though.
I'll be at the den if you need me. You just
Yeah, sure thing.
yell for me or something from the top if you don't want to climb.
I mean, if you're trying to sleep, I probably won't yell down there.
That's okay.
Mm.
No. Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah. You have a wonderful night.
It's still daylight, I think. Or it would be if
Yeah,
there
but
was sun.
If the weather ever changed, I could tell better.
Yeah, oh, I see you.
Yeah.
Add a character. I'm gonna just switch to Titus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll be walking around, see what I can do.
that's different. I meant like, taking your staff there and shoving it up somebody's ass or something.
No. Not unless it was in protection of someone else.
Hello there.
Mm.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Sorry. Yeah, hold on. I was just taking a quick nap. It was... It was quite a day today, to say the least.
Oh? What happened?
And, well, me and Jesper went into the forest with some other people trying to find this creature called... Oh, God. What was his name again? I totally forgot. Like, Daddy? No. Grandpa Big Feet, I think?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I
sure
didn't know
that
what
was the name?
what... Yes, that's at least what the little fox girl told us that their name was. You maybe have seen it. The dark hat.
I see.
Dark clothing. Yeah, by chance we found something else. She called it the Yippie.
I would have to study these creatures
don't know
myself
how to take it.
understand what they are.
It was a very, very interesting day outside in the forest with that.
Where is this Jasper fellow?
He just went back to the den to take an early night.
The den?
I haven't seen the den.
No.
It's by the farm up there.
Oh, wait. You mean the I believe
It
you
looks
mean
like a
the,
little rocky
hole.
cliff up there.
The hole in the
Yeah.
ground. Okay, I see.
It's a den. Nerda and another kobold named Pip lives down there.
I see.
Me and Jasper had quite the experience. So, yeah, he wanted to take it early. I sure do hope that you get to meet him sometimes. He's a sweet boy.
Yes. I will be making my way to the library to see if I can start figuring out anything to possibly fix my body.
Want me to join you?
Sure. I see no reason why not.
Wonder if the librarian is even there. She was also out in the forest with us. I just saw her got back, so I don't know what she's doing right about now.
I see.
Yeah, wait, you weren't here for the town meeting this morning.
Oh yeah, I received a note about that. I was still meditating. What happened?
It was the information about that dragons might be coming here.
What?
We don't know when, but yeah, dragon. might come into town at some point or another.
I wish I'd been here for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and,
who is conducting the meeting? Maybe I can ask them.
And Nerda was the one that got the notes out, so.
I see.
So you can maybe check with her at some point or another for more information.
Hello, friends. Hello. This is
Hello.
my friend Gogit. They are
Oh.
very shy.
What did you say their
Gogit
name was?
very shy, so give them to me.
Go
This
get.
is Gogit. Gogit, these are also uptown people. They're friendly. They're friendly.
Hello.
This is her. Yay. Yay.
Do we know what they are?
They are milkroom. I think they are warm. They're friendly. I feed them food. I'm going to take them up to Cleo. Where there's
okay.
very lush bushes.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Yes, very nice.
Name is Zach.
My name is Titus.
My name is Nikolai. I never introduced myself. Apology.
No, it's okay.
Yes, you're alright.
You wanna?
Oh, they like the headband. Oh, they might think it's food because it's colorful.
You're very cute.
If you see the shark person named Jojo, tell them I have a woman.
Okay. I haven't seen her for the past 2 days, I think.
Oh. Then I will find somewhere comfortable for the nether found. Plenty of space.
Yeah. But if she comes here, I'll be sure to
This would
tell her
be
about
challenging.
a new arrival.
Woman bird. Oh. Tobias. This my friend go get. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I think the bird and worm thing hold true. I will, if you do not mind, I head pat it to friendly. So I will head pat you or shake your hand in front
Might take
of.
some time.
If you're okay with me showing you friendly. Yes, I shake him. They may still be very scared. I do not know this yet. I am right here, friend. Oh yes, we see yay. There is our hands and excitement. Yeah.
I consider that progress for one day.
This is so entertaining.
If you are not too busy, in 10 minutes I plan to do the thing.
Oh, 20,000. Curious. Oh, you know what? I let you head pat me. This may get a good point across. That felt funny. That felt funny. See, yeah. I know nothing about animal handling, but this is fun.
I think you're doing well.
Suppose I have had to talk to bug people before. Negotiations, but they were like little pill bug people, and they spoke like yabba. It was very different. This is very different from the pill bug. I will go show them the farm. I promise. I will only give them a handful of apple. They love apple. Apple, did your eyes light up? I will help you. I will help you with a little comfortable burrow. There's plenty of bush up there. You'll have somewhere nice to rest. We get you settled. And then I will find you someone who know how to look after you very well. Much better than I can. Let's go up this way. Go up this way to the apples. All right. Oh. Have a good one. Safe travels. I wonder you they take up these stairs.
Can't say I've seen a silkworm that big before.
I have not either.
Very interesting.
Usually they can fit in my hand. Even at my current size, they could fit in my hand.
If you were in your original form, would it be able to maybe fit in your hands? If you were like, you said when you got here, you said before you got here, you didn't used to look like this, yeah?
That is correct.
Yeah. Do you think if you were your original form, do you think you would be able to carry that then?
No.
No?
My original form is... let's see. Maybe standing this high?
Oh, wow.
So...
Yeah.
Not much taller than most people here.
Well, I would need to start looking up at you again if that were the case. Even though I kind of do already.
I can always foot lower.
No, it's fine if you feel comfortable with being a little bit higher up.
It doesn't bother me to foot a little lower.
So I realized that I touched your nose without permission. I'm sorry.
You're okay. It just surprised me as all.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, it does not seem that the librarian is in at the moment. So
No, it does not. Let's see.
might be something around. Is there anything that seems to catch your eye?
Not quite yet.
Hmm. Found something?
It's just some history books about the town. I'll have to check those out later.
Hmm.
See, I saw some books over here.
It's funny, I realized after looking at the books that I don't exactly know how to read, so I wouldn't be able to read the titles.
That's fine. And these all seem
Wish
to
I
be
could
children's
help
books.
you a little bit more as well.
Here we go. See, am I strong enough to hold these? Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Ugh.
Careful.
Could you please hold the book?
Yeah.
Let's just take it to the table.
It's still being still a little bit heavy, but it's okay. I'm managing. Okay.
Let's put it here.
Key turn.
Let me see. I can...
Might not.
Sorry, I was struggling with the puppet a little bit. There are a few things for creating a new body for yourself, but that seems to be rather out of my element. Potions. Nothing on potions.
Trying to look for a specific potion of sorts?
No, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything for reversing corruption of sorts.
I think if we can't find anything in the library, I think I heard this one fellow named Fiswick. I think he would know a lot of information.
All right, that seems to be the way to go then.
You want me to put the book back?
Yes, please. I believe it was here.
I'll come. Slowly but surely.
Let me at least help you. There we go.
That's very high up for me.
It does not help that it's a very large magic book.
Yeah, that too. Let's see if we can find him. First of all. If he's not over there, I would imagine that he probably has gone into town. Maybe above town.
The upper district. Where is
It's a
he
little bit difficult
usually?
for me because I don't. The thing is, I've never really thought to ask because he seems to be very busy most of the time.
I see.
Maybe somebody around town would know where he is right now. Can't see anyone right now.
I also need to know what this man looks like.
Oh, he's a little bit shorter than me, just a smidge. And he has a hood up, so I can't really see his face all too well. It's a very. What did I put it like? It looks like it has a lot of fur on it on the back. Fur, like.
I see.
Whatever is on the back of him. And his face is like completely obscured, so you can only really see his eyes through it.
Is he a mage as well?
I think so. He does a lot of research from what I can like somewhat gather from things.
Sorry, it's struggling with the face gestures.
It's fine.
There are people on top of that roof and someone just jumped off.
Wait. Like right there. Oh, there's. Hey, excuse me, real quick. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, what do you need?
Do you know where Fiswick is?
Top of the tower.
Okay. Please have to. Thank
the
you.
Terrible steps of absolute disaster that no one knows how to get down, especially without running into a wall. Yeah, that there.
Oh. Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well. Okay, yeah, he's probably like up there then.
I would say I hope we're not intruding, but there was a man climbing the tower.
Yeah, there was somebody climbing.
Differently for everybody. Tends to manifest differently depending on the person. A lot of it has to do with where you're from.
I think I hear him, actually.
Talk about like things like spell slots, and they say things that just kind of goes over my head.
Those don't exist.
That's not really.
Those don't exist.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's strange. I feel like I'm being gaslit about it. But whereas like, where for me it's like I just work. Yeah, for me, what's what? Anyway, for me it works more like I can just kind of move my element, but it doesn't always work that way for everybody. So
He
I
has a
really can't stress
sundial,
that
so I think
enough.
he's from a different places.
If you look here, she's going to pull out a red book and open it up and point to a little thing. And if you see here, this is a paragraph section.
There's
that
a
is
fucking goddamn skeleton just came up the fucking stairs.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, so here there seems to be a passage about one of the mages that was figuring out about how the magic in this world works. He had these systems that were put in place in his own world, but when he came here, everything that he had known about how his magic system had worked was completely nullified. It doesn't work exactly how it did where you were. These spell slots and everything are people kind of clinging to how it used to work, but really, our potential is much greater than what our old systems had allowed us to. There's a lot more of willing things to happen and kind of more focusing on how your magic works through you. There's not exactly a dedicated spell to do something. It's more you will the Fey magic to do what you want it to do.
Yes, and I've learned through my practice of making alchemy that it seems as though the Fey magic itself seems to be around. It's hard to describe, but as long as you take things that have some sort of... Yeah, it's literally in everything, which is what makes making some of the potions a little more volatile. But for instance, the combination of air and water, coral, if crushed down and has enough Fey magic in there, mixed with water, can make a water-breathing potion, but it doesn't always work. So that's, you see what I mean? It feels like it's in everything, even in the words we speak. It's fascinating.
Would you allow me to channel some magic into you real quick and look over this here? Look over this little outlook over here. Just walk over here.
We're learning today.
And would you allow me to channel something into you?
Is it gonna make my? Is it gonna make my ass
It's
hurt?
just temporary. No, it's not.
If it does,
I'm
I'll
going
document
to
it.
channel in the knowledge and order your brain to see the way that I see things. You are going to see throughout the water almost like a blue essence emanating from it. And through the wind, you see some green, misty
it's the same
going
thing.
through it.
It's the same-
And you notice that everything,
It's the same thing.
everything in
Not that
this
part,
whole
but
entire world
it's the same thing, essentially.
is glowing with this magic. The affinity of water, the affinity of air, the affinity of stone, everything around you is magic.
Oh, that's angry anymore.
And then, as I take away my hand, everything returns to normal.
As in the infection.
Did you just make me high?
No. I mean, I don't know what being high is.
Oh, you
It's,
don't mean angry, you mean crazies.
I mean, I get high a lot.
Essentially, yes.
Not that kind
Yeah,
of.
because it's true. You fly very high. It's true. I've seen you. You're quite adept at it.
No pun intended.
Everything was all glowing and shit, and then it's not.
You were seeing the magic, the mana, coming from everything. The water has a water affinity. The air is an air affinity. The stone is a stone or earth affinity. Everything here is magic.
But that is fine.
Well,
So, with all due respect, what the hell is order affinity? If I understand
help you
water,
with
I
the
understand air
towns,
and planes and shit like that, but
almost
order is a
everybody
word.
that's
It's a thing.
here
It's a
is
do.
peoples that came from
It's a
other
concept.
worlds and
The
things
concept
like
of
that. Maybe
order
different
is
times even. We don't really know.
complicated. The affinities of
And
chaos and
you get the
order
sundial,
more go
and while
into
you're in the
the
town,
laws of the universe,
as
the
long as
natural
you
laws
don't
of the
let
universe. You
somebody
have
who
order,
can't
for
hurt you.
instance. If I were to
So
jump,
you're pretty safe when you're
I go
in the
back
town.
down.
Hey, Fizwick.
But there are
Do
some
you
times
got
when
a
you jump
minute,
and then
or
you
are
go
you
upwards.
busy right now?
Stuff like that. That would be chaos.
I'm learning, but what do you need? I might be able to help.
Like a contract.
It's Titus that needs a little bit of help with a question.
I think so, yes.
Sorry, apologies, friend. What can I do for you, Titus?
The way of life seems to go.
Well, I was honestly trying to figure out if I could.
Same with life and death, you know,
Suddenly to
when
return
things
to my
decay and
normal
die,
form.
you see death magic and life, you know.
That might be
real life
tricky.
magic.
Hmm.
The ideas
You're
and
looking for a
concepts of
way to
order,
become,
creation, stuff
I assume,
like that.
corporeal?
And then destruction and void
Yes.
and chaos. When things go exactly how we're not
It's
expecting.
something we can work on, but I don't really know how to make the incorporeal corporeal, at least not yet. But that's something I can definitely work on.
Order is a very complicated magic style in the first place. It took me a while.
By the way, I don't believe we've met. Have we met?
It's a very versatile magic.
Don't recall. My name is Titus.
I'm still not getting it. I'll put it that way.
I was
It
gonna
will
say,
take a long
yeah,
time.
you mean
Don't you worry
that
about
could
it.
work,
I will
but
keep
I mean that wouldn't return them to their original
understand
form.
this, and we can unlock your potential.
No, but they would give them a solid form.
I don't believe
If
I
I
can
got
possess
some
things.
kind of magic potential, sure, why not?
I'll try and think about
I'll
something
look
that might
into
work
it.
along your way,
Unfortunately, it
and,
is already beginning to
I'll
get
help
kind
you
of
with
late.
this.
We
Don't
could
worry.
perhaps
You're
work
not
on
alone
this
in
tomorrow.
this.
First thing, assuming the dragons don't
Can I
destroy
do
us.
other things besides moving a thing across the table?
Oh yes,
That was
magic,
another thing I
you know,
needed to
it's
ask
how your
about,
mind
but
works,
I
how
haven't
you
seen
think about
this
how to do
Nerda
it. For
anyway.
instance, I can heal with order magic by
I can't
ordering
quite
them,
hear you. I'm sorry, friend.
I was saying
I can move over here.
that was something else I
can
needed to
heal
ask
things
about,
by
but I
moving the
haven't seen this
chemicals
Nerda
and the
anywhere.
molecules inside of a
Yeah,
person.
Oh, she's
to-
around. I think she's
I think.
I think she's above us right now.
to go back to the state where they weren't cut. So if someone's in
Yeah, I don't know how to get up there.
and everything
It's
mends
alright, I'll
together.
get her.
I mean, I can also
Yeah,
just
well,
float
I don't know
there.
if she's looking for me. I'm downstairs now.
I don't know. Is there like a test for that?
In my suit when I stabbed myself,
I
and I
think
only
I
Like-
used some
like
spell
you
called
can just
mending
fly as
to go
well.
back to like
Hi.
fucking new.
Hey, Fee.
Is there anything
Hello.
like
Hey.
Yes, it would be like that.
Wait,
except you would
wait.
basically be ordering the fabric to reconnect. to
Okay, sorry, I forgot your
I
names.
introduced myself
I am Titus.
properly either.
Could I order
Oh,
people
no,
in
well,
the
yes,
buying a
that's
car?
right. I don't know
Titus?
if we'd ever did. You were
Titus.
No, you
terrified
can't
of
exactly use order
Titus.
magic to
Titus. Okay.
make
Sorry,
people do things.
Titus.
No.
There's
you're
lots of new people, so it's.
You're fine.
I've been remembering lots of words.
An inability for
Oh.
us to persuade or
Ooh.
affect other people's state of minds in a
Floating
way
up here
that
seems to
they
be.
don't want to be affected.
I mean, to be honest,
very used to flying yet, yeah, are they?
I'm
I
not
gotta
used to
get
flying
used
this
to
high.
flying.
You know, it wouldn't be nice to the other.
I got Mr. Bear.
I needed to ask about the town meeting today.
But yeah, other than that, no.
I know it was about dragons.
There's a lot of
I was not
things, you
able
know,
to attend
however you
though,
can
as I
put
was
your mind to
meditating.
it. There's not as much restrictions of fire magic.
Oh,
can do
do you know
this,
some things
right?
that we should know?
If you see a
No,
candle,
I
you can
I
order
was
that flame
wondering what
to like flare up.
you knew.
So you can still interact with fire and interact with water
Oh,
by using order
we know
magic.
there are dragons.
might just
We
not be as specialized
know,
as a fire
based off of what Mr. Fizwick said, that they eat food that is basically like the things that the Fae live off of, like lots of glamour kind of things, but it could also be energies and things. And because of that, the Fae and the dragons don't really get along too well. So that's probably going to cause some problems, but we're hoping we can talk to them and figure it out. And if they show up in town and you're somebody that can fight, try to find Michael who will be near the fountain. If you're not the very fighty person, then we'll be hanging out at the church in the basement, trying to figure out what we could do.
Would you like me to give you the,
Well, that's the whole point. Is that means if they got in and they start hurting people, then I guess all bets are
They cannot
off.
hurt you, you have sundials.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah,
If
but
you would
something
like to
happened
make
to
it
the
like a
town before
meditation thing where it's fully
that they weren't ready for.
Smaller things
All
right
the
now.
humans
you can
die,
do
but
You can even make it further.
Right. And it's not like I bet they.
A few statements to make for the records.
And the fact that you can't.
I can speak with the trees. And during that time in the forest, I did in fact speak with the trees that were available to me. They are my
Yeah, no, it just
ancestors,
so
you see.
happened that everything kind of fell into place.
And
so
many of
very
them were
fun.
warning me about the awakening
Okay, I was just making
of
sure
these
because I didn't want to take over for your
dragons.
character.
The forest is in grave danger.
Okay,
The
yeah,
guardian
back in.
is
Because
perishing, I would say. Not as in any form of
Yeah.
death,
So,
but a manner
as you,
of
snap at that,
depression.
see the flame brighten, get a
Yes.
little bit bigger, but not too bad. Not too big. It's more of like a flicker.
This can't be
sort of-
coincidence.
So it's definitely
Something is
happening.
making these dragons
it's not
wake
just
up.
the wind of your hand to making it flicker. It is.
the difference is
They're
that
unnatural.
Fae cannot lie. So they go off what they believe to be true. The dragons are not awakening. The dragons have always been awake since they've been here. However, they have just found this area.
So you see, as you look, you see where the sun would be hitting?
Were they just not looking before?
The dragons just move from point to point, looking for ways to sustain themselves or fey to eradicate. I assume one
Go
found
at their own
activity in
pace,
this
you know.
area. Yes, it's possible. A dragon found activity in this forest, so it's watching and waiting.
12 hours in a day.
Hmm.
Well, 24 hours in a day. But it'll go by.
I see. Is
They probably saw his history or something.
You'll know when you're halfway
Yes.
Oh, I believe I have.
it's a nice tree.
I believe I have enough information that. I believe I have enough information to go off of. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Be careful, Titus.
Mm-hmm.
As you are one with the trees, I'm sure you'll meet the trees in the forest at some point, and you can always talk to them about things. You may go with them at some
Are
point.
you alright?
If you want to escape the dragons,
Drink of water.
I made a
What
promise
happened?
to someone long ago there, long
I don't
forgotten.
think they're really small. I don't think they moved.
Messes up all the equipment, throws it everywhere.
Will not
Throws
be
things
only
off the
exclusive
edge.
to the trees, to the natures around me.
What an asshole.
The climates of nature, the sun beating down upon us.
Takes a changing potion,
No,
runs.
you stop that.
We feel the cold, the warmth.
What happened?
Things that make us angry when it's
Some
upon us, or
tiny.
become entrenched
There's
by
There.
some little version of Nick's running around, fucking up all your shit.
If I can offer
Yes.
my aid to save what I can, I will do it. To the last tree.
Your face is shit.
I will not run.
Who are you?
Baseless
Look,
accusations.
there they go again. Okay, no, they're back now.
You stopped that immediately.
Oh, yeah?
What's happening?
Just wait, hold on.
Wait, what? Hang on. There's two of them. What's going
They've
on?
been breaking
Wait, what?
equipment and throwing it over the edge.
Why are they doing equipment? This is my stuff. What's going on?
What?
How do I get out?
There's
What are you
three of
doing?
them.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wait, there's 3?
Yeah, I just saw 2 and there's one right here.
What?
And, Nerta just fell off the roof.
What?
You're all right.
Hopefully.
You get back here. Which one are you?
Stop running.
Oh,
Where's you? Who's you?
And Nerda's flying up on her mushroom.
Up here.
Get up
Yeah,
there.
I'm just gonna sit on the mushroom.
Beautiful starlight. And ash
Good heavens.
Stop that.
He fell. I'm a...
Yeah, we don't want people dying here.
Pardon me.
I'm all right.
I learned how to die a long time ago.
Have you guys seen the little
But I
Nixies
understand
running around?
look at
I'm all
certain-
right. I'm clean. I fell.
Chemicals got spilled from the little fruit.
Oh.
Great.
Hey. There's one of them. Yeah.
Oh.
Push.
You push them off.
No.
So it doesn't trust the fault there on the head of it. They're going to take
Excuse me,
it.
magic took away my ability to hear.
I mean, that's probably the
And
easiest
unfortunately,
way
you just missed a whole lot of shit.
What happened?
We're gonna pretend like Ivy was here the whole time. And
Yes.
you saw 3 small Nixes running around, fucking everything up.
What are Nixes?
Nix, Pax character
Fae.
Nix.
Oh, Faye? Okay.
And they were running around throwing equipment,
3 of them,
gathering
like 2
equipment,
feet tall.
and
step
tripping
away.
scrolls.
I found Miss Lyriel and was
All
able
sorts
to
of
talk
stuff.
to her.
Might be a
and
good
she said
opportunity
she
for
couldn't
you
find
your
the town.
auto magic to clean up all the
So
physics
when
chemicals
I
that got,
showed her the way from
you
the
know,
forest
spilled
back
everywhere.
here, she said she could.
Yeah, let me
All
just,
over the floor.
Is it right
Is
over
it something
here?
you can't see either?
It's everywhere.
It's pretty much everywhere.
It's also on the first floor. Every floor is pink.
Okay, because
Well, everyone was trying to, like, throw off the observatory thing down there
held her hand and went
multiple
through the
times.
I'm going to check on
There's the one
Fizwick
down
since
there.
All my mana for the
I'm
day.
going to
but,
check on
like,
Fizwick since he
Zappa
fell.
did, and
Oh dear.
teleported back out of the town.
Me?
Yes. Who are you? What is this?
Oh, well, my name is Titus Atticus. I'll be honest, I don't know what I am currently, but I was a Drake. But I assume...
So you're a living skeleton?
I appear to be right now. My form is corrupted. I tried to perform a dimension hopping spell, and it went horribly wrong.
I'm gonna pretend like that makes sense and just let you be on your way then.
All right.
So that was whatever important lesson we learned there. Hopefully the same will apply to any dragons
last
that
scroll
wish
is going to fly
break
up,
and harm on us.
attach
Hopefully the town
itself
can
again, and
back
fly
out
back in. That should be good.
So you're saying that I could do that?
Or the one with all the chemicals
Yeah.
and scales.
Yeah.
Fizwick, are you alright?
Yeah.
He was just thrown off the
Fine.
tower.
Yeah.
Kind librarian upstairs is cleaning up everything.
They ruined everything.
Thrown off the building.
Yes, but I'll be fine. But everything else here. There was a lot of research here.
Some things got cleaned at the top, and then this mess is everywhere.
A mess. Look at all this.
Some things got cleaned with magic, but there's only so much magic can go.
Push it down.
Yeah.
Hey, Fizwick.
Yes. Yeah. I'm aware.
Yeah. Yes, no. I want you to channel just like a bubble of water around everything that's been broken.
Getting pushed.
Very well. Hang on. I need more water. I can make a little bit. Hang on. Just. Okay, I've got a water bubble.
You know mending, correct?
No,
Yeah.
what is that? Oh, you do. Okay,
she
good.
does.
Excellent.
Yes, cast mending on that bubble, and I'm going to do the same thing that we did with the staff by amplifying it.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna completely out of character. I'm gonna assume that I was the one that the gremlins pushed down the stairs because I'm the only one by the stairs.
Everything is going to be with the mending spell imbued with order magic.
I'm going to
I heard someone say push down the stairs, but they never said
their
who.
original state, as if they had been
I
unbroken.
guess it was you.
Did you consent to it?
And they're gone.
Okay.
I unfortunately don't know much about mending inanimate objects by myself, but with the help of that and that, I
so I'm
assume
gonna
that
assume
there'd be
it's me,
enough
so-
mana to be able to restore these things back to their physical form. Thank you so much.
Holy crap!
Thank
that
you very
person
much.
just fell down the
Yeah.
stairs.
We need a lot more water for everything upstairs, if that's even possible.
You okay?
Yeah, that would probably hurt. That would probably
Also,
hurt more.
I
flesh
cast a
being.
spell that
Ed,
wasn't in my spell book.
We have a bit of an issue. There's a bunch of
I
little
actually, someone's clothing was wet, and I thought of drying it with the heat, because fire and such,
maybe
and it worked. It worked really
I'm so
well.
proud of you.
What in the world is happening?
I will
Who
give
the hell am I gonna know
anyone
that's gonna
who...
help?
I don't know. You know a lot of people around here, supposedly.
You have a lot of potential.
I have to find a way to deal with this. I'll be back.
How do you stop him?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yep.
Hello.
By
I
the way,
don't know. They're literally mini clones of me running around fucking things up.
These little things kind of
Do we just
ransack
kill
the
him?
whole.
Do we
Okay.
trap him?
I found this.
Wait,
over
wait,
in
hold
our
on.
office. Inside of it
I
chronicles the
honestly don't
story
know
of a
how I'm
mage
gonna
who
go speak
finds
to
out
Oberon.
that the magic from his world, the way that
I
his
will
systems
make it
of magic in his
Doesn't
world
like being
are
told stop
controlled
that
by
thing, but no, have no fucking idea how to stop it.
Which you know is exactly what I've told
Are you okay?
the previous
Whoever you
day.
are.
Like I said, that would probably hurt more if I was actually a flesh being, but I'm not flesh.
Look out for mini me's.
Oh, so you three would get along
Was
just
there
fine.
any damage at all?
Excuse me, Violet.
No.
Yep. They're there for again.
I'm also not
Excuse me, nice guy.
Understood.
a skeleton?
They just ran right past you, you moron. Two of them.
Why did they say that
Just
we would
let
get
them
along?
deal with that. I don't know how to deal
I'm
with
not
that.
entirely
I do not
sure.
know.
Exactly like what happened to me when
But
I
I am
was
glad you are not
I
damaged.
asked to read
Oh,
that
the
whole
magic.
magic made it was all different.
Yes, this world is completely different sort of magic system from how everyone's system works. And once you get a hold of that, as you've started to learn today, there's so much more that you can do, and
There's so
there's
much
not as
happening.
much bounds.
Hey, big
So-
man, if you see any little versions of Nyx, just slice them in half.
Oh, yo, guys, you know, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
People do not
Was it one of them running past me again?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, sometimes there's at least a lot happening in this town, that's for sure.
They tried.
Morally, I think I can hit them now.
But a lot of people here should be entrenched.
I fell on accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, that's
Which is
chaos
fine.
over here right now. But
I'll be
what
sure
else are you
another
trying to
one,
say?
but
Here as well, as long as they haven't
to make it
broken
quick then,
everything.
I found Miss Lariel in the forest. She said that she hasn't been able to find
Hmm.
us, and that.
Nope. Well,
Oh my
Well, that's
God,
one way to
that's
take
all
care of
the
them.
big shadow magic. Okay, anyway, I found
I mean,
her
according to
and
that other
the art
person,
representative,
they
but
didn't know
she's,
they could actually die or not.
visited the town in the past, and she said that she hasn't been able to talk to me because she hasn't been able to find the place. But Mr. Oberon said that she was nearby in the forest, so I actually got a hold of her today after like a month of not being able around her. And when I took her to the portal in the forest, she said she couldn't see it.
Very strange.
That she couldn't see that big archway.
It is very strange. No.
So I held her hand.
In a way, I find it.
I appeared at the tree.
I find it a little bit exciting that stuff. A lot of stuff is happening.
When suddenly, like a big lightning bolt, and then she got teleported out of the town again. So what she told me. No. What I think it is the town protection thingy. She said that when she became an Autumn Court Fae, she
I
had
wonder
to
if they
make
did
a
find the
ritual
other two,
that
or
made her an enemy
maybe
of
all
the
three
town.
again.
Not
So
entirely
she
sure.
doesn't really see us as enemies. It was just part of her alliance thing, and because of that, she can't be in the town anymore. But that also means she can't see the portal, and once she's in here, she gets teleported out. So maybe that means if the
Is this
dragon
one?
showed up.
I'm not quite
and
sure
Is
what
this
this
another one of
device
those
is.
sundials?
This is not a sundial.
Yeah, it's the
I don't think so, anyway.
No.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Like,
The only problem with that is
Yes,
the
I'm
only problem
aware.
with that is why hasn't this happened with Duckman? The whole time Duckman was here.
Okay, they're still jumping around.
Oh,
I
there's
saw
another.
one on the roof. No, but there's another one. There's the other one. Huh. Hopefully they'll be able to take care of that by the end of today.
Yes. I'd like to go back to the library and see if I can find anything else.
Right. I don't think we need to worry about the small little ones. I think they got it covered.
I better get the gun out again.
Do you want to check the same book again, or are you gonna try to find another one?
I'm gonna try to find something else. Like this one. Yes.
Yeah.
I can hold this one. This one's not as big.
That's good.
Interesting. This one also suggests the same thing. Just oh, there is something here. That's object corruption. No, that would not work. That's turning back from undead, but I'm not even entirely sure if I'm undead. And that's also... That is a lot of materials. That one's not worth it.
You didn't know what you were right now, did you? Right?
I have no idea what I am. I don't know if I'm a ghost hunting a skeleton that used to be my body. I don't know if I'm just, you know, just a corruption of my former self, at least physically.
But you're very sure that it is some corruption of some kind?
I use the term corruption very loosely. At least in this sense. It's the best way to describe what happened, because otherwise I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I guess I should take one problem at a time. You can try some things and then try more later.
Maybe some of this will be better off waiting until Physic's situated in his tower again.
By the way, also, yes, there's a future. If you ever want to be alone while you're trying to read and stuff, you can just tell me.
Oh, you're fine. It's not the first time I've had someone talking to me while I've been trying to read.
I'm just saying, just in case you want to really focus on something, it's just to tell me to leave.
Can I even taste water? Somewhat. I can taste it as if I'm drinking it, but I cannot retain the water. It just passes through me.
I don't think I did ask. How is your senses while you're actually looking like that? Can you feel, when I accidentally booped you before, could you feel that?
Oh yes, I could feel it. My senses seem to be completely fine. I can smell, taste, touch, hear. I can see, of course.
Yep. That is very interesting. I'm also still very interested about the heart that you have in your chest. Because it seems to be like alive. So.
Yeah. But I believe that's the core of my body, in a sense. Like how a slime has a core, usually.
Right. So basically that thing is the thing that is actually keeping you conscious and alive.
In a sense. I mean, if you were to remove it from this body, I would probably just... these bones and everything would probably just stop being animated until you put the heart back in. At least that's what I imagine would happen. I don't know for certain. I don't want to find out.
It just makes me curious though if it would work, if you would put that heart into something else, if it would be you still.
Thing is, I don't want to just inhabit a different body. That's a bit counterintuitive to what I want to do.
Yeah, right. You want to get your original body back.
Yes. But if I cannot, then I will try to figure out something else.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. I will need to meditate more, but I believe I will be meditating here at the library.
Okay.
I may even sleep here if I need sleep. I'm still not entirely sure if I need sleep because I don't remember if I fell asleep last night.
Maybe the meditating is your form of sleep.
Maybe it is for now. But of course, I did need sleep on my old body.
Do you remember if you were awake the entire night, or do you just
I don't remember.
awake like the next day?
I may have fallen asleep.
That better is. Well, there you go. If you don't exactly remember everything that went on, then yeah, you probably did fall asleep.
Well, I shall see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to figure out the situation more.
You're not those. Sorry, looking
Huh?
for people.
Okay.
And to be honest, that startled me.
I mean, I understand how she put that, but I understand that we're not exactly people, but we're still part of the town. But okay, yeah, you have a nice time meditating.
Yes, you have a good night.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, maybe.